What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Vibe Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Vibe is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vibe Opinion platform.
And I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't going to do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here.
Yo. What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Vibe coming through. Man, Tim, I'm still on your ass again. You best believe it, my boy. And I ain't playing with you. Because I'm about it, nigga. I'm giving you 120 hours to respond. What up, chat? What up, Justin? What's up, Lavish? What's up, David? I'm with the shit, Tim. I'm gonna bring you down to this boot, man. I'm gonna bring you down to the swamp, you hear me? I'm about it. Big Vibe. Tim, Big Vibe, about it. You hear me? You want to pop out? R. Kelly ruffled your feathers, huh? R. Kelly ruffled your feathers, huh? Now you want to pop out? Well, you get ready. You get used to it. Because you're going to be hearing from Kels a lot more. This is just the beginning. Yeah. This is just the beginning. You hear me? Hey, I'm about it. Tim, there's a lot of people on these YouTube streets that play about it, but Big Vibe, he about it. You hear me? What up? What What's going on? Sorry about that, but I'm about it. It's a lot of people that play on these YouTube streets, but Big Vibe about it. All right. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's having a blessed day, a prosperous day. Shout out to everybody who got their phone call this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad and happy to see my people still here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that woke up this morning, y'all got that phone call, man. Y'all got that call from God. He spared your life another day. Shout out to God for that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about this battle that we in, we have to understand that this is a spiritual battle. And in this spiritual battle, people are going to start to feel like walls are starting to cave in on them. You see what I'm saying? You got people like Tim, you run around and parade yourself around on all of these platforms. Miss Lady T, Anthony, what's up? Georgia girl, what's up? Tiffany, what's up? Transformation, what's up? You know, Tim Savage, you know what? This is my problem that I have with people like Tim, right? This is my problem I have with people like Tim, right? You can parade your ass around on all of these platforms, slandering R. Kelly, slandering your daughter, slandering your wife. All you want is your millions. But when R. Kelly started to speak, not just when he started to speak, right? Because like I kept questioning myself last night, I kept questioning, what was this energy at Tim when R. Kelly did the Storm Monroe interview? What was that when he did the Natasha Simone interview? What was this energy at when he did the Rick Party interview? What was this energy at with this new guy that he did an interview with? What was your energy for that? But as soon as he go on Corey Holcomb, 5150, you are worried because the million views, the million followers, 1 million, 2 million, as you say, you want to go on a network that got 1 million, 2 million followers. Now you scared, you nervous, you shaking in your pants. Because y'all don't want this man to speak. R. Kelly need to shut up. Who the fuck are you, Tim Savage? You're not R. Kelly daddy. You ain't his goddamn mama. Who the fuck are you to tell R. Kelly he need to shut the hell up? You sound crazy as hell. Make that shit make sense. But we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday with his Instagram live demanding R. Kelly to take a lie detector test and shut the hell up.
It's just that simple. Because everybody else don't want to mess with yourself right now. Nobody want to mess with you. But right now, I want to give it to you just like you want it. So people can know the type of character you are. You're a clown, Robert. You're a clown for dealing with these and hurting these victims the way you are.
Lady Earth B say Tim live now. Let me go see if I'm following Mr. Savage. I don't follow him on. I don't follow him on IG or nothing like that. Let's go see if I can find. They got Timothy Savage, motivational speaker.
Anything, if I can answer it, I'll answer. But you know, I always been straightforward. If you're gonna ask me something, just ask me. I'll make sure I can see if I can answer. As you see, my fire is about going out.
The gig is up, man. This nigga got 60. He got 62 people on his live. Somebody say Buck Wild on the sides on his live. Buck Wild say you and your lawyer some of the worst dressed niggas ever.
You have a question?
Somebody said I have a question. Why you hate your son-in-law?
I don't hate Say. Jalen and Say is a great couple. Say has always had respect for me, and he's a great young man. So
somebody said I got a question. How much you spend on your Jerry curl juice?
He treats Jalen with much respect, and I'm thankful to have Say as a son-in-law. You could say I've said this before, you know. And those guys they've been together for over 4 years now, Jalen and Say. So I don't hate.
Somebody say, why do you keep asking for a lie detector test? At this point, he's been convicted.
Why I keep asking for a lie detector test? Because
shout out to the new member, Dennis King. Okay.
He keeps saying he's innocent. And this guy's nowhere near innocent. He's not innocent. Somebody needs to break it to him. And the only way we can break this to him if we have public opinion, not court, public opinion, so they can see the lies.
Do you hear what this dude just said?
Can get the lies out.
Do you hear what this dude just said?
You know, somebody saying, oh, you know, he didn't talk.
Look, the dude Tim just said out his mouth, he don't care about court. He care about public opinion. What the fuck is this dude talking about? The dude said he don't care about court. He cares about public opinion. Did y'all just not hear what this man said? He wants to lie detector test because he don't care about court. He cares about public opinion. Did this dumbass dude just say this, bro?
You're right. He was the only one there in New York from day one. I'm not for sure, but I know me, my wife, and my daughters, we was all there in the New York case. And I don't know who it was. I think it was some other people maybe there, but I'm not for sure.
Somebody asked Tim Joy was an adult when she met him, right?
Yeah, she was an adult when she met Robert.
Now, what is your point?
I've always said that.
She was an adult when she met Robert. So what is you in this fight for?
I never not said that.
So how did y'all get all of this shit stirred up if Joe was an adult?
Is real, guys. It's from Sweden. I said this many years ago before somebody even started saying something. And I told people that, you know, what Stockholm Syndrome was. It was from bank robbers that actually robbed the bank. And the people that was in the bank had feelings for these bank robbers and thought that they wasn't doing wrong, which they was doing wrong. I don't have another case against him, to my knowledge. I just want the man to free my daughter. Period. Thank you for your prayers. Last time I talked to Joy I was in not California, sorry. Last time I talked to Joy, I was in Chicago.
And he's stretching it
And
on wet ass head.
I didn't really talk to her. We was in the court, and she was spooked when I sit beside her. I mean, she was like, when she saw my face, she was like, no. I mean, it was like somebody had ordered her not to talk to no one in her family. I was like, man, I don't understand. Where you apologize? I apologize to who? Oh, let me see what that was. Who apologized? Okay,
they go to truth.
Joy was in contact with you. Would you say to her? Would you apologize? Of course. This is my daughter, guys. I love her. I will always, confidentially, I would apologize on some of the things that I did. I'm not
right. You talk about going on the news.
How we went about your daughter doing this.
Talking about your daughter had a
STD. Put him in jail. War is not fault to know how to war to make certain moves. War is fault to actually to come to some type of agreement that you have won the war and you move on. So of course I love my daughter, and of course I would apologize to her. She's my daughter, and she don't have to do no TV shows. She don't have to do nothing. She can just come to the house and just be herself and get all the help she needs to heal and move forward with life. That's what Joy have to do. She just have to move forward with life. That's all I want for my daughter. See, I'm sorry I had to move up, guys. I'm sorry. I understand you love her, but you have the right to your wrongs that you have did to her. I've done anything wrong to Joy. First of all, if you're talking about the herpes thing, Robert brought that upon her. He gave that to her.
Your daughter ain't got no
he should right his wrong.
Stupid ass dude. Man, you out here this dumb ass dude.
Apologize because he didn't want nobody to announce that that's the reason why these women was getting this stuff and nobody would say nothing. Nobody.
The man don't even have no fucking herpes, you stupid bitch.
You have people who have contracted something. Herpes is not a sentence, but it's a disease that you get from somebody, and yeah, it could be embarrassing, but at the end of the day, we have to understand that he was holding it over their heads, and the women who came forward to say that they did, because everybody that have sex with somebody don't always get herpes, right? Or have some type of touch. You can get herpes about touching someone. But here's the deal. You don't have to apologize for something he did wrong. He was the one at fault. That's the problem. He need to be apologizing to her for giving her something that she had.
The man don't even have herpes.
Disrespectful for him to do something like that. I apologize for putting it out, but he had no other choice. Robert left no choice. Period. Yes, my daughter's grown. I know that. I love her. This is my daughter. What do you expect? It's crazy, guys. Don't even. If you had a child, if your child was 20 years old or 5 years old or whatever, you need to understand that you are going to love your child unconditionally. My mother is 70 years old, and I promise you, she still calls me every day and tell me and talk to me and tell me she loves me. I had to get closer to the fire. Get closer. Oh, it's getting dark out here.
Where your drunk ass wife at?
I tend not to talk about Azrael. She's a great young lady, so that's all I'm going to say about her.
Your wife?
That's between her and her family.
Your wife got the pill bottle. Your wife got the pill bottle.
I like to move from that and let her, she wants to talk about that, she can. But I'm not going to talk about that. That's out of respect for the young lady. Not her parents, but for her as a young lady. I respect her as a young lady.
Your wife got the pill bottle, Tim.
Hold up, let me see here. He was wrong to make her know and read script. Yes, he was. He was wrong. for letting them girls have herpes. Whoever got it, everybody. Of course, all of them doesn't have it, but he had this disease since I think in early 90s. So you don't know when somebody's testing positive for herpes or when because it's something that it lies dormant sometimes
in
people's body. From my understanding, what the doctor told me. It don't just, you have to have a flare up to actually catch herpes. You don't get it by just all of a sudden you just touch somebody, you get it. People used to say that about AIDS. You don't get AIDS from just touching somebody. No, you have to have a flare up, or you have to have intercourse with somebody, and they have to be active as being and have herpes. Man. I guess I'm losing my light.
You ain't losing that motherfucking juice in your head,
guys.
Bitch.
I'm appreciative, but yeah, let's be clear. I love my daughter, and of course, I apologize for anything that I've done wrong. I'm a big enough man to say that because I'm a man first. Period. I love her, and no one can change that. No one. So I got to go. You guys be blessed, and I got to end up dealing with this fire so I can.
You better not put your head too close. You better not put your head too close to that fire, bitch. You're gonna burn up. You better not put your fucking head too close to that fire. It's gonna be over with. It's gonna be Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial all over again. I'm telling you, boy, look here. How I woke up laughing at Tim this morning. Let me show y'all how I woke up laughing at Tim this morning.
Gonna be eating cootie cat with booty in there. Y'all know that boy. I talked to Charlie. Charlie said, I don't know who ass was jiggling all the mine he. Fred, your ass laughing like you got a fire truck stuck in your throat. Shirley said he was eating cootie cat for 3 hours. He pulled his dick out. She said eat for 3 more. Gonna be eating cootie cat with booty in there. Y'all know that boy. I talked to Charlie. Charlie said, I don't know who ass was jiggling all the mine he. Fred, your ass laughing like you got a fire truck stuck in your throat. Shirley said he was eating cootie cat for 3 hours. He pulled his dick out. She said eat for 3 more. Gonna be eating cootie.
That's how I woke up laughing at Tim this morning. You stupid motherfucker. Oh, Lord. Here we go, man. Here we go. Where all my people at, man? I just sent links out, man. Where my people at?
It won't let them rest, bro. It's just not right. It's just not right. And I can't stand for people to do people like this. They're a bully. Don't bully these people. Don't bully these victims.
The only bullies that was involved in this whole fucking situation was Lifetime, CBS, MTV, Red Table Talk, the Homeland Security, the federal government, the FBI, the judges. Those were the bullies involved in this case. R. Kelly ain't no goddamn bully. How can you be scared of a motherfucker that's locked up in a goddamn cell behind bars goddamn 23 hours a day? How can a man be a bully that they don't have no access to the free world? The only fucking bullying was y'all motherfuckers who came with all this bullshit ass information. All these false ass claims. You just sat here and admitted on your goddamn live that your daughter was grown. So what the fuck was you even crying about? If you have a fucking adult child and your adult child don't have a goddamn relationship with you, what the fuck did you do? Or what the fuck happened between you and your goddamn daughters or your goddamn child, period, that when they become an adult, they stray away from the goddamn teacher? You are the teacher. If you the fucking teacher, how do you teach? How do your child stray away from you? You gotta make that shit make sense. That lady is not dealing with you for no apparent reason. You must have done something. You crossed the line at somewhere, at some point in time, something went wrong to make that daughter, make your child go astray. That shit don't just happen. But then the problem is, you motherfuckers want R. Kelly to be held accountable, but nobody over there is holding you all accountable for y'all negligence as parents. I don't give a fuck. You can sit here and be mad at R. Kelly all you want to, but a child first line of defense is their parents, mother, father. Y'all are the first fucking line of defense. So in order for me to be mad at somebody else about some shit that y'all claim took place, first of all, I need to be questioning y'all, how did it happen? You all introduced y'all daughter into that lifestyle, in which you just confirmed she was of age and always of age. So if you feared that much, you feared R. Kelly that much, why would you even introduce your daughter into a lifestyle that you don't care for? But see, the problem is y'all wanted what came with that lifestyle. Y'all wanted to be the mother and father-in-law of the greatest R&B singer of modern era. So y'all wanted the perks. Y'all wanted the perks that came with y'all daughter being with R. Kelly, but when y'all find out no perks came with that shit, now y'all want to cry. Now y'all want to cry. Now y'all want to cry wolf. See, y'all was happy to go around telling people y'all daughter was dealing with R. Kelly, but when y'all find out y'all daughter dealing with R. Kelly did not come with no bells and whistles, now you motherfuckers want to cry victim. I'm glad. That's what you call, what Chris Rock called it, selective outrage. You fucking right. That's what it is. Talking about R. Kelly bullying these hoes. These hoes are the bullies. They lying ass.
Give them their just that they need. Give them what they need. The healing. It's not about my daughter, but it is about my daughter. But at the end of the day, give these victims their time and healing, bro. You sitting there, and the only thing you got to do is think behind jail all day. And it's not right. It's not right. It's not fair to them. It's just not. And I can't sit here and continue on for this man to come out like Osama bin Laden and do his little due diligence and do what he has to do and then go back and hide in a rock. Come and talk on the phone for about a good 5 minutes and then hide on a rock. It's just not right. It's not right to the victims. And the people who are not agreeing with it, you ain't got to agree with it. But think about it. If that was your sister, if that was your mother, if that was your daughter, if that was your niece, if that was your grandchild, and they can't stand up for themselves, somebody has to stand up for them and stand up for their rights. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You cannot sit here and continue to harm people like this. It's just not right. And the only way you can put an end to something is get out here and speak the truth. And only way the public, it need to be public, not private, public lie detector test. Public. so we can get it all out, brother. All of it out. I want it all out. All the kids you slept with, how many kids you gave certain things to, how many people you gave certain people's things to, how many people you have sit in a corner and let them pee in a bucket, how many people you have starved, how many women you have beat, how many women you have controlled, how many women you have done things to, how many that you have done so much harm to, and you won't let them rest. You won't let them heal from this. You're a coward. You're a coward.
Sound to me, Tim, want to be a victim
for doing this. And somebody has to call you out on it. And I'm calling you out on it right now. Calling you out, bro. Because at the end of the day, you're a coward for doing that. Only men that who act in this fashion is a coward. Period. So, you are Kelly, folks. Call Robert, call Jocelyn, and tell them, let's sit down. Maybe we can do Gayle King, and I'm not kidding. Maybe we can get Gayle King involved or get somebody neutral involved and just get the...
Tim, fuck Gayle King. Take your bitch ass to Gayle King. Gayle King will never see another goddamn R&B king.
Lie detector test done for this, so we can be done with this crap. We can be done with this because the victims can't do it right now. So somebody has to be a man enough. Somebody has.
How the victims can't do it right now, and they running around going to award shows, doing interviews, doing dance classes, got OnlyFans pages. How the fuck they can't do it, Tim? Man, you gotta be on you gotta be on some fentanyl or something, Tim.
To be woman enough, and somebody has to be a family enough to set this man straight. To set him straight, and also to help these victims heal and get over this mess. Get past this mess. So they can have healing. Because they can't have healing for what you're doing right now, brother.
Apparently your daughter haven't healed from what you did to her. Apparently your daughter hasn't healed from what you did to her. Why the fuck are you study talking? Maybe you are, every time you talk, maybe you are preventing your daughter from wanting to have a relationship with you. What have you done to your daughter? What have you done with your daughter? Your daughter trying to heal and you study running out here talking about she need to do a lie to take the test. You stupid ass motherfucker.
Cannot. And it's just not right. I can't stand for it no longer. I've been quiet too long for you to sit here and just keep running your mouth to people, and you're not telling the truth. If you didn't want to say nothing on the court stand, you shouldn't say nothing at all.
Who the fuck are you, Juicy Wonder, to tell a motherfucking grown-ass man if he didn't say nothing on the court stand, he shouldn't say nothing at all? Maybe you need to practice shutting the fuck up. I'm sick of your ass, Tim. I'm sick of your fucking mouth. Because everything come out your mouth ain't nothing but bullshit. You are a fucking walking piece of shit.
You have every opportunity to talk in front of the judge and give him everything you need to tell him. Everything. Everything. I was there at the New York trial. You have every right to talk.
And my point fucking exactly. If your daughter wasn't even a victim, why the fuck were you so concerned about being at his trial? What good was you being at any of his trials was gonna do for you? You showed up in front of the Trump Tower talking about you coming to see your daughter, but your bitch ass stood out there talking to Daryl Baby Powder Johnson about your daughter when your daughter was inside the Trump Tower. When you literally could have went inside the doors. You literally could have went up to the motherfucking apartment. You literally could have kicked the door in as a man if you wanted your daughter that fucking bad, but you ain't nothing but a capped out ass nigga out here chasing fame off of your goddamn daughter relationship with R. Kelly.
No one did not hold your hand and said he wasn't going to allow you not to talk. But now you want to get out and go on YouTube and talk to individuals that think will hear your case because you think they like you. You shouldn't let somebody hear your case because...
Let me tell your bitch ass something, Tim. You stupid piece of... You son of a bitch. You talking about R. Kelly. This man don't have to think nobody like him. The man, people fucks with R. Kelly. Whether you guys over there want to believe it or not, people fucks with R. Kelly. People don't believe you. Everybody don't believe y'all bullshit. So you need to cater to the people who like to hear the bullshit that's coming out of your mouth, and you want Kels to be held accountable, but the motherfuckers over there not holding y'all drunk ass, pill popping ass accountable.
They like you. You get somebody here so they can actually hear the truth. Hear the truth on what is going on with you, brother. Yeah. You should want to speak the truth to these folks.
And you might want to get your stupid ass ready, because you know that's defamation of character, that this man never tested positive for having a sexually transmitted disease, and you sitting running your goofy ass around on IG Live talking about this man and gave all these women this fucking disease. But you better be careful what you say about Kels, because it might turn around on you. Jennifer Bunjean ain't gonna miss your wet head ass.
And tell the truth. And the truth is gonna set you free. Because at the end of the day, you may have done 100% of this stuff, but 99.9% you done. I give you that. But 99.9% you done it.
You heard he was about to say the same shit Michael Avenatti said if y'all caught it before he corrected. 90% of this is bullshit. The other 10% you might have done it. That's what he was about to say, but he caught himself. See, you need to shut the fuck up, because now he's starting to talk too much.
And you are not allowing them to do what's right. So please, if you cannot agree, you, Jocelyn, and I, and Jocelyn, will sit down face to face, bro, and let's do it. Let's do it. I know your people, whoever you have that are talking to you, they want the truth to come out. They say Robert tells the truth. Robert is the one that has all the things that he knows. Robert says, I sent Joy there. Robert says this. Robert says that. Robert says this. But you're saying Robert tells the truth. He need to be free. Well, let's free him. Let's free him. Let's go ahead and do the...
Your goddamn drunk ass wife got the bottle back there. You need to go take that Everclear from her in that goddamn prescription pill bottle.
Allow to take the test. Let's free him. Get Jocelyn on there now and free him. Yeah, man. Let me tell you. And I'm gonna get off this live real quick. But here's the deal. Here's the deal right here. The deal is, Robert, if you can't agree to a lie detector test, you need to stop talking and going like Osama bin Laden and running into caves, which is caves are YouTube people.
Why would R. Kelly listen to your goofy ass? You don't even have a relationship with your daughter, but you trying to give somebody else adult advice. Make that shit make sense. You don't even have a relationship with your child, but you trying to give somebody else advice. You like a motherfucker lighting a cigarette backwards. You stupid. What up, brother Derek?
Man, what's going on, dog?
Man,
Hey,
I'm trying to drive this old dumbass dude down through there right now, man.
well, y'all, you know me. You know how I feel about when bitches talk. So, I hear the nigga, but I don't hear him. I don't understand what him talking about a BOP officer got to do with him taking the lie detector test.
Right.
You raggedy motherfucker. Look, I don't know what's going on with Tim Savage, bro. I don't understand why this fool wanna come out every time Tasha K come out. But it's kind of interesting to me how they do that.
Uh huh.
You
But they
know,
think people don't see that.
mm-hmm. It's interesting to me, bro. You know, I ain't feeling none of this shit. These, you know, and right now it ain't getting no steam. The shit he talk about ain't. He just talking loud in one corner of the room, man. Ain't shit finna happen on this nigga's behalf. But besides that Jerry curl, that's the only thing that he got going on. That's his whole fucking personality. A motherfucking curl top. Other than that, this man ain't got no substance, dog. The nigga ain't gonna say shit to a real motherfucker. And you know, the thing about it is that you, regardless, you tried to sot your teenage daughter out, punk. Let's keep it all the way funky. You probably don't want R. Kelly to take no lie detector test, nigga. You need to be right beside him taking the lie detector test. If that's the case. You know, these cats, man, be running their mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like Boosie say, niggas be talking about this. Niggas be rapping about that. But bitch, you ain't got no juice. And don't nobody believe you, nigga. And you can't lie. And that's a fact, man. How you doing this evening, Big Boy? What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm on here, man. I'm on here.
And niggas out. Yeah,
That's
and
it.
niggas out.
I'm finna keep on going.
Hey, look here, man. One thing that I know for sure, one thing's for sure, and two damn things for certain, man. Tim Savage ain't got no steam. He a bitch. He's a straight bitch. And I wish the motherfucker was in front of my face. I'd take your fucking lunch money, you punk. I do it. I do it, nigga. You ain't shit. For real. You or your toothless wife. For real. Make me famous. Go on your live with your 15 fucking followers, nigga. They come on when you go on. Make me famous. I don't give a fuck. Straight up. Because any real motherfucking parent ain't gonna send their daughter to no damn R&B singer. I don't give a shit. And then talk about you gave them 140 fucking hours. Nigga, you don't get 10 seconds fucking with me. Shit. You don't remind me of no nigga that was ever hard out there in Atlanta, Georgia. Nigga, you soft as baby shit. And that's a fact. Trying to be nice, man. I'm trying. I can't. That nigga soft, man. I'm telling you, I don't understand how he ended up with a wife being that damn soft. Look like it seemed like he should have a whole husband.
Well, that's the point. He ain't got no wife. He got a goddamn drunk and a pill popper.
That nigga need a husband. Shit, I ain't seen nothing like, you know, they run around, want to talk about motherfuckers, want to call, you know, gang up on Corey Holcomb and shit. You know, gang up on anybody that got any type of support for this nigga. You know, R. Kelly, you know, and it's just amazing to me how they do all the shit that they accuse everybody else of doing, you know, and it's like, dude, bro, you've been lying from the gates. You don't know shit about your daughter. You don't know shit about what's going on with that nigga's dick. You don't know nothing about what's going on with your daughter's twat. You don't know whether herpes is involved or not. Shut your stupid the fuck ass up. You're dumb. You a dumb nigga. You tried to make your daughter famous by throwing her at a nigga. You ain't shit. I'm telling you what God loves. And if you're listening, I need you to understand you ain't shit. You ain't shit, bruh. For running out there, running your mouth on your child, talking about your kid up under her fucking clothes like you did, nigga, you ain't shit. And y'all know I ain't lying out there in the chat. Y'all know I'm not lying. The nigga did all of that. You ain't shit. I don't give a fuck. Make me famous, nigga.
He tried to live off his daughter reputation, man. He trying to live off his daughter relationship with R. Kelly, you know, and he realized, you know, don't no perks come with that shit. You don't get no frequent flyer miles with your daughter fucking with R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that. You don't gain points every time you pay at the pump. None of that type of shit. This ain't that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? You introduce your daughter to a man. A lot of people like me, I'm big on one thing about life. I'm big on it is accountability, bro. I'm big on accountability. And when I look at this situation with these two parents or whatever, I see neither one of them taking accountability, because if you look at this shit and you in the origins of it, I'm all about accountability. If you don't put your daughter in that situation, which is the situation, if they never took their daughter to this concert, this shit never even happens. Mm-hmm. We're not even having this conversation. We're not even talking about none of this shit. Y'all introduce y'all daughter into a world that they should have never been introduced into.
Right.
But then the shit goes a certain way, and y'all no longer y'all aren't benefiting from it. Now y'all crying, talking about it ain't right. But motherfucker, how did it happen?
Mm-hmm.
How did it come about?
Bro, when we went to school, you went to elementary school, junior high school, all that shit. One thing we learned about, bro, cause and effect.
An effect.
Now, you claim it was an effect, but what was the cause? Everybody want to play with what the cause was. The cause was either you did not, would not, or could not keep your eyes on your child. You chose to turn the other way, or you just wasn't paying attention. Let the story be told either way, you ain't shit.
That's it. That's it. If it's no different, bro, than me being a hustler on the streets. If I'm on the streets hustling, selling dope, and my goddamn son with me all the time, guess what? What is the likelihood of my child going to college?
0.1%.
I want to be like my dad. My dad got the Hellcats. My dad got the Chargers. My dad got the Cadillacs. All he do is fucking sell drugs. I can do the same thing.
Right.
When you introduce your child to something, you can't get mad if they become a product of it.
Right. You can't raise a child up in a whole house and they not be a hoe.
You see what I'm saying? Just saying.
Something gonna happen. You know, something's gonna happen. We gotta get out of this thought process as a whole, and it's not us, not nobody in the chat, or nothing like that. That females, for some strange reason, don't like to have sex. When in my experience, is more than what the fuck we want to. So we got to scratch that idea, number one. We got to scratch the idea that ain't no aggressive teenagers out here. We got to scratch that shit. You know, we got to scratch the fact that parents, every parent don't do right by their kid. And they'll put their kid up on the shopping block. You got parents that'll kill their children. So what make you think they wouldn't sop them out to a man? If you got people out here that'll kill their kids, man, what make you think that somebody wouldn't give their kid to a dude just to get him out the house because they can't afford to take care of him?
See, me, I'm not too far removed from the old way of doing things, as far as the old school way of doing things back in the day, because I grew up in the South. Right. Most of in the South, back in the day, you would hear stories like my granddad would tell me. Back in the day, it was common for older guys to get permission from the parents of a young lady who was damn near grown, but not quite grown, to say, hey, I like your daughter, could I date her? But under those circumstances, they would be like, well, the only way you can date my daughter is if you marry my daughter. See, the shit with Tim them had that old ass mentality, trying to run it in a new generation, knowing that they can run to the police and turn this shit into something if it don't go the way that they think it should go. You see what I'm saying? They thought they was gonna have that son-in-law like R. Kelly. They thought R. Kelly was gonna be their son-in-law, that every time they call their goddamn daughter for something, they just gonna have access to it. You see what I'm saying? And so now they realize what R. Kelly say, you know what I'm saying? Look, your daughter grown. What do I look like taking care of y'all when this? I mean, I'm with y'all daughter. I'm not with y'all. Now,
and that's why these motherfuckers. That's why they tried to get jobs. Well, shit, I work for you. I put your lights and shit. You know, I drive the truck. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? All this goof ass shit. And
what's up, Mr.?
All this goofball shit that these people was doing around this man. Throwing pussy at him to try to distract him for a bogus business deal. I said, what the fuck?
Plenty of bullshit going on, man. And the fact that, and this is the thing that happened. This is the thing that bothers me when it comes to society, right? Because society will act as if this shit is so brand new. Not saying that it's justified, but when you as a father come out and say that my daughter was grown,
well, ain't nothing to fucking talk about at that
now
point.
You gotta make your actions make sense. If your daughter was grown dating another grown man, what the fuck and why the fuck were you running around acting as if your goddamn daughter was the goddamn little girl off Rush Hour?
Straight up. But that, you know, it's the world is fucked up.
What up, little Matt?
Because the girl would literally come on TMZ and, hey, I'm fine, damn it. I'm cool.
Not all of that though, bro. Derek, I'm not trying to be in your personal life, but I'm just asking you, do you got children?
I got a daughter.
Okay, I got a daughter. Your daughter, is she of age, young, or whatever?
She's 23.
Right now, if any emergency your daughter have, who's the first person she called?
Oh, she hitting my line.
Man, I'm trying to make this dude. This shit has to make sense. When you have a daughter, right? In his situation, we just gonna talk about his situation. The way that I put it yesterday, and this is the logic behind it. You have your first child as a man. Right. Your first child is going to be your newfound first love.
Right.
Your first child, even on top of that, this is your newfound first love. But on top of that, this is a little girl. This is your daughter.
Hey,
So
fam.
now, this
Uh,
not only this is your first child, but this is your daughter, which makes you your daughter first love. Fast
yeah.
forward in life, how do that bond of a father and daughter become separated once that child reach an age to go out into the world on their own?
Man, look, you know what it is? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You got a generation of people who got the shit beat out of them by their parents, man. I'm talking about them 50-year-olds and and above.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about hit with shit. You know what I'm saying? The police didn't come save your motherfucking ass. And I guess this what they did was the way that they started raising their kids was to a point where they would rather be their motherfucking friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got a mama, fortunately, that, she didn't want to be my damn friend. She wanted to be that right and do right, be solid. You know what I'm saying? And even though, you might see shit sometimes as a kid that you might not supposed to see, and you hear something that you might not supposed to hear. Shit happens in black and white family household shit. You hear shit you ain't supposed to hear, see shit you ain't supposed to see, universal shit. But it's all about, how your parent and child relationship is. Now, you can't sit up here and tell me that it's cool for you to have a fucking boutique and you take your fucking kids, young ass kids, and dress them in lingerie and parade them in front of fucking people. That shit ain't cool. But just like we was talking about hearsay, and how R. Kelly is pretty much locked up on he say, she say, I heard somebody say that about y'all. Y'all did that shit. And it's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then you want to have an intervention and try to talk all up under your daughter's clothes right in front of her about who she sleeping with, male, female, or indifferent.
And who was the other person on the phone during the intervention?
Who was on that phone?
Cheryl Mack.
Cheryl, yeah.
We all know what Cheryl Mack is about. We all know what Cheryl Mack is about. And another thing I really looked at, I'm gonna tell you how this dude, the shit that this dude do, he do shit because it is simple-minded people out here that's not gonna analyze his actions the way that I would analyze his action or other people would analyze his action. Why do you go live on your Instagram live giving your daughters gifts as jewelry and the younger ones? You want to go live on Instagram giving them gifts and shit, and you doing that shit to try to make Joy feel some type of way. You're not doing that
Right.
shit from the heart. You're not giving them gifts to be genuine. Because if it was a genuine thing, why would you have to go live to do it? But you want to do it on live, so it's hoping that Joy see this shit and it makes her feel some type of way because you haven't always been that type of fucking father. You haven't always been
No.
that person. Because if that was always you, the internet wouldn't matter when you here, when you are gifting your children with something, a reward or anything. But everything you do, you want to do it in the public eye, so you hoping that your daughter would get this shit and she would feel some type of way because guess what? baby, I have changed. I'm not that same abusive, aggressive father I was when you were growing up.
Mm-hmm. Man, like I said, it's deep, man. It's deep. You know, people got they jacked up relationship with their kids, and then it spill out into the world, and there you have it.
You don't
You
have
know,
to publicize being a father, but the only way when you out here doing shit like this, you are trying to convince your daughter that things aren't the way it used to be. I'm
right.
not gonna come on this motherfucker and go live on my YouTube channel. Oh, I'm finna buy my son a necklace. I'm gonna go live and show the world me giving my son this necklace. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to publicize what I do for my children because I'm a father every day, not sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Man,
See,
that's deep, bro.
it don't make it make perfect sense to me because I'm the type of person I'm an observer and I pay attention to shit. I look at shit. I look at people actions. Man, this your first daughter, bro. This your first. I got one daughter, and my daughter. I love my daughter to death. I tell my boys, I love y'all, but y'all sister in charge. Y'all sister the boss.
Mm-hmm.
If something happened to me, y'all listen to her. I tell her all the
Right.
time, you in charge. They gonna listen to what you say, and they gonna protect you.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter go against her goddamn mama if I told her to.
Mm.
Her mama get mad, don't want me talking to her. Shit, my daughter gonna make a way. She'll get that goddamn house phone.
Right.
That's a bond that nobody can break. That's a bond that would never be separated.
You doggone right about that, man.
You come out here talk about your daughter underneath her clothes on a worldwide news station. And
Mm-hmm.
you just heard him admit to it on his Instagram live that he did it. And he regret that he did it. But you got to be a stupid motherfucker to even think that that was even okay to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Right. And you got a dumbass lawyer that kept all you had was over there with you, like the shit was a good idea.
It's some shit in life we do as human beings we can apologize for. But it's some shit that you do in life that you just can't apologize for.
Mm-hmm. My daughter got herpes. My daughter is brainwashed and stupid and suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Bruh, I wouldn't fuck with you. Ever. Ever. There's certain lines in relationships you don't cross.
You don't, man. You talk about a daughter and a daughter, a
Mm-hmm.
daddy and a daughter. That's just like a mama and a son. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
trying to
Certain.
be tough. You trying to be tough to your son. You know what I'm saying? You trying to rough him up, but what mama said, don't do him like that. Stop playing. You playing too rough. He grow up to be soft as hell. Now she regretting it. You should have roughed him up. No, when I tried to do it, you said don't do it. Now he's a fucking titty baby. Now you want to fucking talk about what I should have did.
Mm-mm.
That's Tim Savage. He was raised by his goddamn mama. He have feminine ways. He has bitch tendencies. And that's no disrespect to no woman. But he's an attention
Mm-mm.
seeking whore, man.
Mm-hmm. You know what? They can do whatever they want to do, man. And R. Kelly just need to keep talking and running that shit up the chain and get to the most popular you probably can. Shit.
Ricky, email me, Ricky. Email me. The shirts are available. All you gotta do is email me and I can point you in the
Mm-hmm.
direction to get you a shirt. Whenever
Yeah.
you're ready to get a shirt, just email me at bigvileopinion88 at gmail.com, and I can point you in the direction to place your order, man, and get you a Big Val Opinion shirt. And it's so crazy, right? I got some Big Val Opinion shirts, and I don't even have one. Ain't that so crazy? Because I made sure people that I promised shirts a while back got shirts first. So I got to get me a shirt on the next go round. But yeah, man. Tim, let's see. He still got more. He still got some more bullshit. Let's see what he's talking about. Dumbass dude.
People that you think want to hear your story and bag you and then confuse people. What we want to do, your so-called people that are out here that's saying that you are a man of character and a man that is the truth. Well, we want to see if you're going to tell the truth. I mean, this is the only known factor that I can see that we can get all this out. And the lie detector would be the one. You can't do it in a court of law, of course. You can't prove the court of law. It's just the public opinion needs to see this because they need to see the facts. And then we can shut you up. We can shut you.
And this is something. I think this he wanted to be a part of R. Kelly and Jocelyn's relationship. See, him and the daughter with somebody that she more famous than the dude that she's with. So he don't really care about that relationship. But the fact that his daughter was with R. Kelly, he wanted to have his input in that relationship.
But for good. And that's real talk. I don't want no more from. I just told you what I want, what my kids want, what everybody wants. We want this man to stop harassing the victims, man. Stop. Let's do your time and move on. But you can't. You can't because you're a coward. Period. And you know, for your so-called people that support you, it's not about bashing him. It's about just, you know, if you have people that's behind you and bagging you, like people that who support.
Don't y'all got stupid motherfuckers supporting y'all over there? Fuck you.
Us as a family, support me because I'm gonna tell you, I'm down for the cause. I'm down to do the lie detector test. Is he down? Is Jocelyn down? That's what it's all about. Because people only bag you when they know that you are down for the cause and you're down to make sure that the facts come out. Because nobody wants to hear a liar.
Why are you still talking then?
I
If nobody
swear to
want to hear a
God,
liar,
man.
you need to shut the fuck up.
Still stupid ass up, dummy. Ain't making no sense.
Nah, man.
So please, if you're not gonna come out and tell the truth, do your time, sleep in your bunk, try to read your Bible if you can, and move forward with your life in which you have God has blessed you with so far. Because it could have been a lot worse. And come to know Jesus Christ while you're in there. That's what I want. That's what I want from you.
I know for a fact that R. Kelly is way more spiritual, way more godly, just way more spiritual than your ass would ever be, Tim. You are a fucking walking. You are you are the devil's representative. That's what the fuck you are.
Listen, this bitch ain't never been in that box. He don't know how that shit feel. So you can't tell nobody what the fuck they need to do and they need to be quiet. You want them to be quiet because if you get out, he gonna expose your punk ass.
And Jennifer dropping them papers out to his dumb ass. He gonna get them defamation papers. He might well get ready. You can't go around here saying a man got a fucking sexually transmitted disease that he doesn't have.
Give these people a peace. Give these victims peace because they need that.
No victims, no peace. No victims, no peace. No victims, no peace. No victims, no peace.
Because they need that nigga. He ain't bothering these hoes.
Nah,
Shit,
man.
he ain't bothering these bitches. Man, get out of here.
Dude's stupid, man.
They need that. And if nobody else wants to stand up and say it, I'm saying it. Give them peace. Make them feel at home where they can go back and have a normal life. Because right now, what you're doing,
they don't have no choice but to go back and have a normal life, you stupid motherfucker. That $5,000 a month is over with. That $75K is over with. That $10K is over with. Them bitches somewhere probably checking in a 9 to 5, having missed punches and shit. Back hurting because they ain't never did shit. Feet hurting because they ain't never stood up on them. Yeah, they gotta go back to a normal life. Motherfucking McDonald's, may I take your order? Goof ass dude.
You're just opening that wound, and they feel that they cannot get away from you. You're like Freddy Krueger, or you're like Michael Myers,
and you are like Bobby Brown, and you are like you got that Tupac juice cut with the curls. You know what I'm saying? You one stupid ass dude, bro. Like, your problem lies between your goddamn eyeglasses and your goddamn forehead. Dummy.
and somebody has to put a stop to you. And I'm that person. Period. Because only God can stop you, per se, right? But I'm that person going to bring the truth out in you. And I'm going to challenge you for that lie detector test. You, Jocelyn, and me and Johnson will be there. I'll pay for it. I know you ain't got no money, Robert, so I'll pay for it.
How you know what this man ain't got?
That's real talk. I'll pay for it. So, guys, I thank you again. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. It's not about Jocelyn per se. When we got into this whole per se, it wasn't just for our daughter. It was for all.
Y'all daughter wasn't a victim, and none of these other grown-ass women were victims.
The victims, including Azrael.
Azrael. What the fuck is an Azrael? You stupid bitch.
All the other women who are victims. And I'm telling you right now, it just is so mind-boggling to see this come up.
This
like
dude rambling
a
like
bad
crazy.
branch.
What the fuck?
This guy, he just will not go away
What the fuck?
unless you
You
put a
won't
stop
go
to it.
away.
So
Damn.
You the motherfucker want to be Puff Daddy to these goddamn victims,
Damn.
all up in the videos, all on the news, dancing and shit.
Man, he crazy. This nigga say he won't go away. Nigga, that's R. Kelly, bitch. Shut your goof ass down.
All in the press conference. You better say the right thing. A Santi McGee looking ass motherfucker. Oh, R. Kelly, you got 120 hours looking ass motherfucker.
Oh. This dude is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
trying to put a stop to it by challenging him to do this.
Why wasn't this challenge offered when R. Kelly was free, saying that your daughter had been with R. Kelly for 2-3 years before he even got incarcerated? Why wasn't this energy there then when R. Kelly could have slapped the fucking grease out your fucking head?
Boy, why ain't you talking about whether you sing to talk to your child? What are you doing?
Guys, I thank you again. Y'all be peaceful tonight. Thank you, Jalen. That's my daughter. She's always been there from day one. I love you, baby.
Yeah, she tried to drop a diss song against R. Kelly and that shit went wood.
Y'all, I have no hard feelings towards the people that support him. I just have that they're misleading. He's misleading them. They have so much support. And
R. Kelly haven't misled no one. R. Kelly has been talking about the BOP officer and what took place with him, which is in the affidavit. People that support R. Kelly has been talking about the injustice that was done to R. Kelly that the whole world that support R. Kelly witnessed. You motherfuckers are mad because R. Kelly is speaking, and now that he's speaking, people that wasn't talking about R. Kelly is starting to look at his case and see that, hold on, this shit has nothing to do with young girls. But that was presented to the world, that these girls was underage. That is what y'all afraid of, the truth coming out. But guess what? The truth only, the truth and the truth only will and shall set you free. The reason why this man is going to get out of jail, Tim, is because the truth is going to come out. And I ain't talking about the truth that be over there with y'all with that big ass forehead. I'm talking about R. Kelly's truth. The truth about these women. The truth about this case. The reason behind this case. Who sponsored this case? The truth is going to come out. And y'all know it. That's why y'all shaking in y'all boots like Puss in Boots.
And this man, that where they would do anything to try to see him free because of one reason and one reason only. Because his voice. That's the reason why he sings before he gets on anybody live. So
now listen at this lie. Did y'all just hear that lie?
Oh, you idiot.
Did y'all just hear that lie?
You idiot.
I know y'all just heard that lie.
Oh my God.
That man has a song on nobody goddamn recording but one person.
My God, man.
That man sung on Corey Holcomb live. He sung on Corey Holcomb phone call. Now this man said R. Kelly singing on all these recordings of him singing because he know people want to hear his voice. Oh my God. Kels, you got these people shook.
Man, these niggas is on some other shit.
They say play it again.
The fuck
y'all
is
be
that?
peaceful tonight. Thank you, Jalen. That's my daughter. She's always been there from day one. I love you, baby. Y'all, I have no hard feelings towards the people that support him. I just have that they're misleading. He's misleading them. And they have so much support in this man that where they would do anything to try to see him free because of one reason and one reason only. Because his voice. That's the reason why he sings before he gets on anybody live.
When? When? The lies in the narrative. That's why he sings before he get on anybody live. That man only did that shit on the. You got a piece of a recording from Corey Holcomb. You don't know when R. Kelly decided to sing that song or whatever. You got a clip of the fucking recording. And that man haven't sung on no other fucking recording. The dude sounds so fucking stupid. What are you mad for? Get your panties out your ass, Tim. Y'all get them likes up, man.
They losing their whole damn mind, man. They losing their whole.
And didn't his stupid ass say tell Cass Jones the truth was going to come out? Man, he did. He know the truth was gonna come out.
This clown losing his whole mind.
So, guys, I thank you again. Y'all be peaceful tonight. Thank you, Jalen. That's my daughter. She's always been there from day one. I love you, baby. Y'all, I have no hard feelings towards the people that support him. I just have that they're misleading. He's misleading them. And they have so much support in this man that where they would do anything to try to see him free because of one reason and one reason only. Because his voice. That's the reason why he sings before he gets on anybody's live. So because his voice,
who's live he done been on?
The knowledge that he's Robert Sylvester Kelly and he's R. Kelly in one. And what your vocals do, guys, is biblical. So it's biblical. You know, the devil was actually up there also, and he went to hell. He was the minister of music, if you didn't know that. See, don't get it twisted.
See, now he's finna free R. Kelly because he's doing what God needed him to do. He's making this, he's acknowledging the spiritual aspect of all of this shit that's going on. So he's finna open the floodgates for all their lies to be exposed.
Robert is using his vocals to hypnotize you to think that he's telling the truth just because he sings a part of his song.
Ain't that's why they say, ain't that's why, but now listen at this, what he just said. But I thought that was the reason they called him the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper hypnotized the rats, right? And ran them out of the village, right?
I wish they'd run this nigga out in traffic.
Now they're trying to change the narrative now when they talk about his voice. But Tim, now you are answering the spiritual awakening what's taking place in this case. Tim, you are fit to enter into something that you don't even know that you are entering into. Because now that you are acknowledging that what y'all fucking did was wrong, you know it was wrong, and guess what? You finna have to deal with the consequences behind this shit because you were the catalyst of all of this shit.
Robert is using his vocals to hypnotize you to think that he's telling the truth just because he sings a part of his song. Stop singing the song and tell the truth with your words. Tell the truth. That's all I ask from you. And leave these victims at peace. That's all they require is to be at peace. Please. All of them. Because they all been through hell right now. And you just keep on. I don't understand. Do I need to write write them and tell them that you're out here still harassing? You're still
6ix9ine. You out here 6ix9ine? He said, do I need to write to people and tell them you harassing? Oh my God. This dude, do y'all hear this man? The man say, do I need to write to people and let them know that you out here harassing folks? This man ain't said no names. He's talking about a search warrant that is public record. This man ain't did shit to none of these alleged women that you are
narratives, bro. False narratives.
Bro, this shit's crazy.
I've been since they was pages on them babies, so I'm sad in my brain. Like my daddy, I be sad, and he in love with me, but I'm in love with Benny's money.
Still out here getting on lives. You're still out here on YouTube spreading these things about these victims.
That man ain't said shit about no victims on nothing. Go ahead, Tim. Write who you need to write. Write who you need to write. Bad news gonna beat your ass home, though. I tell you that. Write who you need to write.
The vocals do, guys, it's biblical. So it's biblical. You know, the devil was actually up there also, and he went to hell. He was the minister of music, if you didn't know that. See, don't get it twisted. Robert is using his vocals to hypnotize you to think that he's telling the truth just because he sings a part of his song. Stop singing the song and tell the truth with your words. Tell the truth. That's all I ask from you. And leave these victims at peace. That's all they require, is to be at peace. Please. All of them. Because they all been through hell right now. And you just keep on. I don't understand. Do I need to write write them and tell them that you're out here still harassing? You're still out here getting on lives. You're still out here on YouTube spreading these things about these victims. It's just not right. It's just not right. You just got to.
Tim, it is a big fucking difference. This man is calling people. They are pre-recording. They are recording the conversation, which means it's a pre-recorded conversation. And they are playing the conversation that they had on a recorded line with Robert, which means the BOP is hearing and monitoring everything that this man has said. Everything that this man is doing is being monitored and being recorded every time he get on the phone. So how about you write them and see what they tell you? Because this man haven't been on no one live. He hasn't called in to anyone live. If someone chooses to play a recording of a conversation that they had with Robert, guess what? By the BOP recording the conversation, they have the right to record the conversation as well. Dude sounds stupid as hell, man. But do what you gotta do, Tim.
Treat people with some respect and dignity. They deserve that. They got up in the front. Listen, and I'm gonna get off here, but here's the deal. When they was in New York, see, I was there in New York. All those people that are victims, that came forth, right? Robert was there in New York. These victims stood on the stand and looked him in his face and spoke their truth, right?
That's a lie. Those hoes got on the stand and said, I didn't say that. The government said that. I didn't say that. The government said that. All under the promise of restitution to be taken care of for the rest of their life by the government. But I digress.
As the defense, you have the right to put somebody on the stand that says that he's being accused, right? He did not get up there. But now he gets behind and he throws Tasha K in front of his message.
He don't throw Tasha K in front of shit, you stupid bitch. Tasha K put herself in front of it, you dumbass nigga. You's a nigga. You the type of person I dislike. You's a real fucking nigga. Since you want to tell Angelo, I ain't no nigga, Lo. Don't call me no nigga, Lo. Yeah, you is a fucking nigga. You's a stupid ass nigga.
To try to get everybody off what he really did. Think about it. Stop it. Don't do that. You was arrested not just because of Azarel. You was arrested because these victims got on there and told their truth. And they found you guilty on all counts. You know, I love my daughter.
This dude can't even keep it real with his fucking self, bro.
That dude full of shit, man.
He can't even keep it real with himself. You was found guilty on all counts. This dude's stupid as hell.
He's just talking just to be fucking talking. And that's why I say I try not to pay attention when bitches is talking. Look at this fucked up shit that's happening here. Look at this dumb shit that this dude is rattling and spewing out of the fucking mouth. Ain't talking about shit. It's almost like he don't even know what the fuck is going on.
You was found guilty on all counts. I can't make this up. Oh god damn, I can't make this up.
Ridiculous, man.
But I'm not going to sit here and allow you to keep doing this. That's the reason why we really haven't been on here. Because at the end of the day,
y'all ain't been on there because your wife been in them AA meetings, man. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much got it figured out.
this guy is a liar. I'm telling you. And his lawyers know this. And they keep eating it up. He's a liar. He was guilty on all charges in New York. He was guilty on all charges in Chicago.
Now, anybody following this damn fool at that point right there, they should have just stopped following him. They should have stopped. He's not even following this shit. He's guilty on all charges in New York. He was guilty on all charges in Chicago. This dude sounds stupid as fuck, man. But I digress. These are his words.
I don't know what Tasha K thing is about, but at the end of the day, he keep bringing it up. That's between him and Tasha K. But here's the...
If it's between him and Tasha K, Tim, let me inform you of something. Why the fuck are you speaking on it? Do you understand? If it's between him and Tasha K, why are you speaking on it? Make that shit make sense, Tim. You say it's between him and it's between Tasha K. Why are you speaking on it?
Heal, guys, and I'm finna get off. Put him on that lie detector test. I'll be there. He need to have Joy there. And my wife will be there.
Make sure she's sober.
And then we'll all know the truth. And I want to do it live. So everybody can see. Matter of fact, I know he doesn't have no money, so I'll pay for it. It's simple. Make it happen. You guys trust in this man, and you'll go off the bridge with this man. You shouldn't want to go off a bridge with a predator that lies. He's leading you to your own hell. You just shouldn't want that. So, guys, I thank you again. I'm getting off here, Jalen. I love you.
Tim.
Guys, I just want to make sure you guys know. Put the message out and let's get it done.
Let's get it
Let's help
done.
these victims rest and help these people come to a rest that they can get beyond this. Now, it's not about focusing on joy. It's about focusing on the lies. He needs to stop. I love my daughter, but at the end of the day, he needs to stop.
You don't love your daughter.
He needs to stop getting on these YouTubers and getting on there and singing, and then he'll tell a little story, then he got to get off.
That man ain't getting
like
on
I
no
said,
YouTube.
He's like Osama bin Laden. You know what happened to him? They go in the hole and they go out and then they come back and they.
Shut your stupid ass up. I can't believe I got through this whole thing listening to you, bro. But Tim, you better know one thing. Tim crazy, man.
Little Caesar slices and steaks with half pizza, half Italian.
That dude crazy, man. What up, Unc?
What's up, nephew? We still on the plantation, man. I can't wait to get off.
Ain't got shit going, man. Just had to come on here and finish rapping Tim across his head with a stick.
Man, that dude had me so out of my body. I'm gonna be real talk with you, nephew. Man, I had to get on my knees and go in the throne room and ask God to forgive me, man, for my words, because He had me just that heated, man. He had me just that heated, man. And doesn't He have a don't Miss Joy has a restraining order out against him?
I don't know.
Yeah, Dana was talking about it on his live last night.
Well, ain't no telling. That dumbass dude, man.
He brought it up. I think it's on both of them, but I know I remember Danny saying, Tim, I don't know if it's on the
She ain't got to worry about putting no restraining order on the mama. She gonna be drunk.
But I did hear Danny said with Tim, so I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I thought I had heard something a little while back about that, so that makes a lot of sense. And then he said something about when she was there, and he went to reach out to touch her or something, and she jerked and balled up. You know what I mean? That's suspect, but I'm gonna let that breathe and let that alone. But I did hear about that restraining order a while back before Dana had mentioned that again last night. Yeah, and don't he have a domestic thing on his name?
Yeah, he got a hell of a background.
So he should be careful, boy, because that defamation thing, man. Yeah, but see, he got this stuff. He's the one that really got this started, that brought the Clarice out.
Yeah, man, he got his day coming.
Yeah, they got to really hurry up and get on top of this man and shut him up. You know what I mean? Because you got some people who just still want to believe the narrative and deceive and don't know how to do their research and think, and they're that can become a little problem. But I'm glad Jennifer to be on top. I'm sure she's on top of it.
But like I said though, he just opened up a whole nother gate when he started talking about the spiritual aspect of Robert coming out speaking. Now you playing with something you don't want to play with.
Yeah.
You finna start playing on the playground you don't want to play on, man. And now they only telling him to stop because guess what? Just like they say, he tried to say the devil was the minister of music in heaven before he was kicked out. But guess what? It was still music instruments that God used to break down the walls of Jerusalem.
Yep. They played the horn. He told Joshua to sound the horn after marching around a number of times, and that's how God was going to do it. But Joshua, being a straight, you know what I mean, a warrior, a soldier, a true gladiator, he thought he was going to get it by force. And God said, paraphrase it. That's not how I'm going to do that. That ain't how I'm going to do that. It's cool. You always on point, Joshua. But nah, I ain't going to do it like that. We're going to do it this way. Because they said, that walls run penetrable. Man, you can have two chariots side by side. That's how wide the walls was. But when Joshua sounded that horn, God
What
got his
happened?
spirit with it. And
What
that
happened?
joker,
What happened? Oh, what happened when Joshua sounded that horn?
them jokers fell. And you can imagine them jokers' face was like, what in the world is happening to our fortress? God
You
is
see
in
what
that
I'm
horn.
saying?
God is in that
So,
horn that he
so now R. Kelly is blowing that trumpet. You see what's happening?
Hey, same thing when Paul and Silas was in prison. Paul and Silas was in prison, and them jokers started to praying and stuff like that. And the chains came off their wrists and they ankles, the gates sprung open. They was free to just run out of there. But they was thorough. They was men of integrity. And the doggone keeper of the jail was like, that was punishable death. They could have been killed. And Paul said, hey, don't harm yourself. Don't take your life. We still here. We're not going nowhere. So the doggone prison guards were saved because of how Paul and Silas stood their ground. And so that, man, I want to know about your God of the Most
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So he want to take the Bible and use it. He want to take a Bible quote and use it for
High.
his benefit. Well, we gonna take a Bible quote and use it for our benefit.
I'll give him that work. He don't want this work.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I got an uncle goddamn me that'll come on here and put you to school, man. You see what I'm saying? Cal's voice is more pleasing than it is dangerous, man.
Yeah.
But he know. But see that tells you one thing though, to me, it's confirmation that he know how powerful this man's voice is.
Yeah.
To even make the comparison.
Yeah.
Y'all silenced him, right? Y'all muted him, right? Y'all left him for dead. But now y'all done came back to that rock to see if he was still there.
Yeah. And then he talking about some God. He went to hell. Man, he ain't went no. God contained the spirit of Satan to this planet Earth. That's why you got good and evil on this planet. If it was all evil on this planet, can you imagine what kind of chaos would be on this planet?
Right.
God is ultimately still in control. And the reason why people do it because God don't overstep your free will and your freedom of choice. He don't want you to be a robot. So God got to use justice and goodness and grace and mercy. That's how he operates. And there's got to be a response from us humans of love and belief and trust in who he is, that he has our best interests at heart. But you can still choose not to do it and not follow his love and accept his goodness. On the other hand, Satan can use trickery, deception, malice. He can use all that stuff. God, he's confined to his justice and his honor. He don't have to use that. He can't use that. But Satan gets allowed to use that. And so it's us humans got to choose. I said before, you life and death. This path gonna go that way. This path gonna go that way. You choose. Now that's real love. Real love lets you choose whether or not you want to or not. But when it's of the devil, that's when it's manipulative. People be manipulative. They try to force. They try to trick you. You know what I mean? They try to distract you. You know what I mean? Like Tim is doing. That's all he's doing. It's a spirit of Satan.
I got something for him. I got something for him. I'm gonna let R. Kelly. I'm gonna let him listen to R. Kelly tell him what his voice is.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I got something for him. I'm gonna let R. Kelly tell him what his voice is.
Wilder Jericho. That's right, Miss
I want
White.
to jump ahead because the 7-year turmoil that you went through vis-a-vis the trial for child pornography. Your advisors, almost to a person, told you over and over and over again, while you're going through this period, Kels, do not put out sexually explicit material. Do not. The audience can't handle that. Your fans can't handle it. It's not going to be good for the outcome of this trial. Tone it down. Don't put that out. You ignore all of them. Do it anyway and get bold with it. It's during this period you put out Chocolate Factory. You put out Remix. You put out Ignition. Here they're telling you not to do this, and you put out a song about putting your key in the ignition. I read that and I wanted to ask, so I will, why it is that you went against your advisors? What is it that you were thinking, that you were feeling, that kept you doing that when everybody else told you not to do that?
Well, first of all, let me say, I wasn't bold about it, and I didn't totally ignore them, because that would be the worst thing to do, is totally ignore your advisors or your lawyers. I listened to them, we talked, we discussed the situation. I felt strong, very strong, as I said many years ago about the trial, that I will have my day in court, and I will be innocent, and I will walk away, and I will move on with my life. I said that in the beginning. I said that during the middle part of the trial and everything else. I look at my music like a soldier looks at his sword. You never put your sword down in the midst of a war. You never lay down in the midst of a war. And I think that my lawyers were good lawyers, great lawyers, but I didn't think they had that part down. And you have to be the soldier in the midst of the war to even understand that. And I was the soldier on the front line for my life, for my kids' life, for my fans. And I told them I would not lay down. I would not stop doing music. Why would I do that? I think that would say, oh yeah, he did it. I think that would say all of the things that people want to say about R. Kelly. So I did what I'm supposed to do. Like any fireman that goes up in the building, they don't get to the building and say, oh, wait a minute, that's just too much fire. But you're a fireman. So go and fight the fire. Don't care how much it is. I had to go and I had to do my music. I'm not going to change my lyric. I'm not going to change my name. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do my music. And that's what I did. And that's what I told the company, even though they continued to say, no, don't do it. But the minute Ignition came out, which was the first song I did, it blew up. And all of a sudden the company's calling me, everybody's calling me, come do an album cover shoot. We got to get the rest of this album done. We got to go there. We got to bring your clothes. We're going to have I ain't got no doggone makeup person. Yeah. You got some makeup, bring your own makeup. We'll do it. I mean, it just got crazy. So I did what I felt was right for myself.
And the red double, they're going to go to 4. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. You there, nephew?
What up? So Tim, R. Kelly just told you.
I'm sorry about that, nephew. I forgot to put myself on mute. I was talking to my phone.
So Robert just told you that he looks at his music like his weapon, and his voice is his sword. And in the midst of a war, he's not gonna put his sword down. So y'all try to take his sword away by muting him, canceling his shows, muting his music, pulling all this different shit, locking him up. But guess what? With the last breath in his body, he was still able to speak. You need to understand that you can't kill what you didn't create. Y'all tried to silence something that y'all did not make. Y'all didn't make R. Kelly. Y'all didn't create R. Kelly. So there's no way possible for y'all to take his voice away. The only person can take his voice is God. Because God is the only one who gave it to him. Y'all people have to understand, you humans need to stop trying to be God and allow God to be God. And you just make sure you live a righteous life.
That's right. That's right.
Let me step back. What up, Unc?
Yeah, let me step away for a minute, nephew. I'll be right back.
Okay. And this channel does offer membership perks. We got the shirts. If you like to purchase a shirt, email me, bigvi88@gmail.com. If you like to donate to the channel, the cash app is $BigViOpinion. Everything that comes to this channel goes to this channel, get invested back into this channel, get invested into the people, the giveaways, everything, man, because I'm for my people. Tomorrow, don't forget, y'all, we less than 24 hours away from the 24-hour lock-in. We less than 24 hours away from the 24-hour lock-in. We're doing a 24-hour live stream. A 24-hour live streaming. Straight R. Kelly. Injustice. The injustice. The corruption. We going in tomorrow. The 24-hour live is tomorrow. We're going to listen to music, man. We're going to even probably have some comedy. We got myself. We got Unc. We got Derek. We got Jeff. We got J-Rock. We got Lavish. We got Classic. We got Dana J. I'm going to reach out to Prima Donna and see if I can get her in. At some point, I'm going to reach out to Skylife as well to see if I can get Skylife in at some point. But we got Lil Mac, we got Dean, we got Midas. Man, we got so many people coming through tomorrow. It's going down. How much more can I say? What more can I say? Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
Beat me there. I'm back.
You know what I'm saying? What more can I say?
Pull up.
Tomorrow is going to be epic.
Vote Dogs, what up, Prophet?
What up? What up? What up?
Yeah, you still at the gig, man. We almost.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Say old Tiny.
Yeah, I was listening to that. Oh man, Derek got popped up, man. Derek punched himself out, man.
Huh?
I said Derek accidentally pressed himself out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, he fell out. He probably be back in. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to everyone, but you already know the two that I'm waiting for. Classy and J-Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gonna be lit. Yeah, man. Man, I listened to that clown, man. I said, wow. And you know what? I was reading.
Hey, Derek, what time you want to come on in, man? I know you probably want to get probably a 6 to 9.
Let him start.
Because you know, niggas, on a Friday, man, you don't know. Like, you know, yesterday was the other day was a little bit different. I stayed up a little later fucking with y'all. And I ain't paid for it at work. You know, I was good.
You want to get in from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Hey, I can fuck with it, man. We finna do this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Who you got starting off, nephew? From the
Well, you know, starting off, we're gonna do just the R. Kelly, the phone calls, the record, you know, the phone calls to Storm and the other little stuff that he's been talking about, asking people to do. So the first 3 hours is just going to be just like going over the BOP stuff like that, you know. And then from there, then we're going to let Derek take off at 6.
Shit. You know, and I try not to be too litty. You know, I get off work at 4. So, you know. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting, man. We're gonna make it happen, man, because truth be told, man, it's a lot that needs to come. You know, a lot of people need to just come together and just support this dude, you know, the way that he's supposed to have been supported, without the foolishness, without the games, the back end, the shit, and worried about how many likes or cash app somebody else getting. Man, fuck that shit. If it's about
Right.
art, if it's about R. Kelly, you shouldn't give a damn about what nobody else is getting.
Because this could happen to any one of us men
Yeah,
across this country.
yeah.
That's
I
what people
mean,
need.
all it takes is for somebody to get in their feelings, man.
It, man. That's it, man. That's the new lick. That's the new lick. It's that's just new lick, man.
Or just want to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Hurt you and not kill you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I want to hurt you bad, but I don't want to kill you. What can I do? Throw
Right.
you in jail? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've
But
been through it.
Tim Savage, man, is talking out his ass.
Yeah, yeah.
He talking
But,
clean out his ass. He don't know what the fuck we was thinking about his voice. Shit, fuck you, bitch. You don't know nothing about what we thinking about. Shoot. We saw you feeding lines to a woman on a platform, bro.
Cause who was that? He wasn't he trying to kind of smooth talk. What was that Cass Jones? He was trying to smooth talk. Something about what she had on, or she said she had something on. A child got out the shower or something.
He said, "Oh, can I come watch?" She said she was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah,
dry off.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Come on, she was gonna dry off for some shit.
Yeah, man, you need to.
Thirst trapping ass boy.
Okay, you want to run your mouth. Okay, all right. That's what you've been saying.
What's good, people? What up, Pamela?
What up, J Rock?
Yo, J Rock.
Well, I was sitting down here just catching up on March Madness. I had a couple people call me. My brother called me, asked me how bad was my bracket blown up, and one of my other best friends called me, asked me the same question. I'm like, look, my bracket isn't shot, but damn it, it took some bullets. Let's just say that.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, because when Furman beat Virginia, and then when Princeton beat Arizona, that messed. I know that messed a whole lot of people's brackets up. I mean,
yeah, they watched a little bit today in the break room when I had reported the work, but I couldn't get into it too much.
Yeah, I was up. I took a half day off, and I'm gonna be off majority of tomorrow. So I said, look, whenever March Madness come around, because I'm not gonna be sitting at home, be trying to work and then trying to check my phone every 5 minutes. Screw all that.
Right.
I'm gonna be able to chill out and catch up on everything. But going back to what y'all was talking about earlier, because I was listening on and off, and what I heard was Tim out here bumping his gums again.
Yeah. He's getting real reckless this time, J Rock. He's real reckless.
Yeah. My whole thing was, look, with no way I was gonna let Drippy the dry ass curl fuck up March Madness for me. I wasn't gonna let that happen. But yet he still runs his mouth. And they talk about he wants it on R. Kelly to take a lie detector test. I got an idea, Tim. What about the dude, that your former coworker, who said he would take a lie detector because he said that you are a liar and he'll take a lie detector test against you?
Yep.
You gonna pay for that one?
Yep. Yeah, we need to be running that.
But
we need to be running that.
But see, Tim Savage is so full of shit. Tim Savage so stupid, man. That's the type of dude that'll go to Dr. Dre to get a prostate exam. See,
man.
See you can't give a rationale. If a man got a rationale like that, you really can't.
Yeah.
Can't really take him seriously. You can't really try to make any sense out of what he says.
Yeah. He's doing all that. His mouth.
Point about him trying to using Asante McGee as a ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah.
At that press conference.
Yeah. Man, them people couldn't see that, man. I don't know what to tell them, man.
Well, you ain't got to because hell, I was even going back and forth with a dude in the thread, telling me that on one of the comments on the Corey Holcomb video was telling me, talking about, well, you know, about how it was R. Kelly on that tape and everything back in the day. And I said, well, look, you may think it was R. Kelly on that tape, but it wasn't. And then I proceeded to go ahead and say everything and break everything down in regards to it. I said, look, first off, the person who was on that tape was a dude by the name of Damon Pryor. And Lisa Van Allen was a chick on the video. And then the other chick was a woman by the name of Adelina Prado. Those were the ones that was on that damn video. So then you jump up and say, and then he jumps up and says, well, R. Kelly was arrested in 2002 because I brought up the hair. I said, how is that dude gonna have have 3 different hairstyles, the same sex tape, and he was bald headed the whole year that tape was supposed to come out? Because even the fans said it was between 1998 and 2000. Right. And shout out to Prima Donna, because Prima Donna in a couple of her videos had a still of the sex tape, and the still showed the time frame on it. The timestamp said May of 1999. R. Kelly bald headed then, because our double album dropped November 1998. He had 5 videos that he made off of that album. When a Woman's Fed Up, I'm Your Angel, Did You Ever Think, If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time, and Home Alone. And he was bald headed on every one of them. Not only that, he also performed at the Soul Train Music Awards in April of 1999, where he won Entertainer of the Year, and he was bald headed then too. But then he was talking about, and then he came back and he talked about, well, you know, when he was arrested, he had hair, he had like a mini fro when he was arrested, and you know, November, you know, in the I Wish video, he had braids, and I said you're right, that's true. He was arrested with a mini fro, and in the I Wish he had braids, because the pt2.com album dropped November 2000. But here's the problem. When he was arrested, that sex tape came out February 2002. He was arrested about a month after that. So you talk about March of 2002, but that tape wasn't made in 2002 or 2000. That tape was made May of 1999. And he was still bald-headed then.
Almost a year before.
Right. So I said it. So I said, unless R. Kelly's head is a chia pet, or got Miracle Grow growing out of his scalp, or he was wearing lace fronts, ain't no way in hell that was him on that damn tape. And after I dropped that one statement saying that it was May of 1999 and he was still bald, I'm still waiting for a response. I ain't got one back from him yet. See, as a matter of fact, let me check my phone again just to be sure.
Right.
You know what? I'm like Johnny Gill on the New Jack City soundtrack. I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Ain't heard nothing yet. But let's get back to Drippy the dry ass curl. Look,
that's a serious issue, J-Rock, to have that restraint on him. He ain't talking about that. He deflected a lot of stuff for us, but he ain't bringing that up. That's a serious issue.
No, what kills me is the way he's trying to dictate how R. Kelly should speak and how he should handle his own damn business.
He's scared, man.
That's what got me. I'm like, this dude going through all this shit. He talk about, you have to talk about, you need to go ahead and just go ahead and sit in your cell, do your time, let these victims heal, and stop talking about these victims. First of all, he ain't talking about no victims. He talking about the BOP in regards to his case, and talk about what could have helped his case.
That's it.
He ain't talking about not one accuser. And notice I said accuser. I damn sure didn't say victim. I said accuser. Not one accuser did he ever say, did he ever mention. He didn't talk. As a matter of fact, he hadn't even said anything derogatory about any of them during this whole damn ordeal.
Nope. Nope. And even said, I ain't knocking your hustle. He said that about time today. You know what I'm saying? And any people that be interviewing him, you know what I mean, give him a chance to get his, message out. I'm like, wow, boy, that's good character, man. All you can get through and what they still out here running their mouth doing, and you still make, man.
But you know what, but you know what, like your boy Big Vibe said about 10 Savage, aka Juicy Wonder. That was hilarious, by the way. He always trying to kick up some shit.
Yeah. Every time something happens good, for hit his clown and these jokers come. But he finna get from the lawyer side, he finna get all the attention that he wants. Yeah, and he'll be okay.
You know what? I'm gonna be like this. Look, like what Shannon Sharp said on Undisputed one time. He said, "Look, I want you to keep that same energy."
Right. That's what I always say too.
I want you to keep that same energy. And just like I remember Pimp C said one time, it ain't gonna be long before the devil come stick you with his fork.
J-Rock, there was a number of people that Kev was able to speak to that gave him a little opportunity to speak. Why is it that when Mr. Corey Holcomb talked to him, jokers spooked, they scared out of their
You want to know why? Because Corey Holcomb ain't got no filter. Corey Holcomb don't give a fuck. Corey Holcomb is going he's gonna tell it like he gonna tell it, and he ain't gonna back down from nothing.
Man, Corey said he talked to Miss Sharon Wimbers. He talked to Dre. Boy, he got all the details that he needed. And I'm thankful Corey said it out of his mouth. What it really comes down to, without him going into details, what it really was all about. Then Corey's mission about how some of the laws they got. Man, I was so happy to hear that. And if you remember a while back, remember I had mentioned that. Man, I said, man, if some kind of way it can get to Corey Holcomb, man. Because I knew
that.
I remember I said that.
You did say that.
And I happened to stroll and see that. You just don't know how. Man, I was grinning. My jaw was hurting. I was grinning so much and shouting, man. I'm like, yes. Because I know he's an independent voice. You know what I mean? He speaks his truth. You know what I mean? He's filtered. He has a backbone. He's thorough. He ain't no coward. You know what I mean? And I said, if he can just get the information right. And he's, man, and sure enough, the people, Miss Sharon and Drake can talk to him and let them know what the real deal is. I said, oh, it's a wrap now. They
see, here's the thing about Corey. When Corey started breaking that stuff down the other night, when he got to the point about his catalog and the breakdown, I swear that he said that everything he said, it's like he heard exactly what I said and just quoted me verbatim. That's what it sounded like, because that's exactly the same shit that I've been saying for a long time.
I'm sorry. I said that last part again, J-Rock.
I said that it sounded like Corey Holcomb had quoted me verbatim. Everything I said that I've been saying for a long time. When it got to the point about his music catalog and how how that whole catalog is unfolding and what's really going on behind it.
Yep. He mentioned how much approximately it was worth. Man, what it was. Whoa.
He said it was around $1 billion, which I always said it was around between 1 and 1.5 billion.
Yeah, and then Miss Darlene, she had mentioned, but he, and also included in that, he wrote for other people. They was like, it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just like the guy at the end who was a DJ. He was giving his comment, and he said it's 3 scenarios to this, or something to that effect. And he was naming that, it's the parents, it's these alleged victims, and then it's, Kelly and his camp. And then he said, I didn't think they need jail time that they get some help. And I'm like, man, help for what? You know what I mean? With I'm talking about you, Kelly. And I respected his opinion because he on that with, with Chloe. So I listened to what he was saying, but I'm like, explain yourself. But I'm like, no, I ain't finna been out of shape about that.
What he was saying, I think he mentioned the part that there was 3 different entities involved.
Right.
He said that it was the accusers, the parents of the accusers, and R. Kelly's camp. Right. And he was mentioning how these are people that needed help. Now I'm like, and I was thinking like, well, number one, none of the motherfuckers around R. Kelly camp need no help because they're the ones that put him in this shit in the first place.
Right.
So pretty much fuck them.
Right.
The parents, what the hell they need help for? Because they're the ones that put their daughters, not underage daughters.
Right.
But
Corey mentioned that. He mentioned
age daughters in the situation to begin with.
Right. And I like the part. What was the critical, important part that Corey said? He's not, what y'all think. See, y'all going on what the media's been telling y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know the part I'm talking about. When he broke it down, he's not being charged what y'all think he's charged with. It ain't that.
Yeah, because one of the guys, Marcus was talking about when Corey said that it was rumored that R. Kelly was sleeping with Aaliyah's mama.
Right.
And then Corey was like, "See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all going by what the media tell y'all."
Yeah. You sure did. I said, there it is. There you got it. There it is. Y'all need to move it on. Move it along. Yep. And the Judge Lyndon Weber, and I can't recall the doctor's name, J. Rock, if it was one doctor or 2 doctors that treated and thoroughly examined him and determined that he is not the P word. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. So you need to make sure, for all of those stuff they talking about. One thing I would say that what I would look at Kells for is that the same situation with Pac, and Pac said that himself in a number of interviews. He said, it came down to, he said, that was me and me because I had that around me. You know what I mean? And even though you can't get in nobody's mind and their heart and really know the true motive of what a person and how they move and why they account, you know what I mean? You it's still gonna fall on you, unfortunately. Whether you're an NBA star, football star, baseball player, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's just how life is, man. So you got to vet these people that you let come in your circle. Even certain family members, no disrespect, love them, but there's certain family members that I don't even rock with. They rock.
No, I understand.
It is what it is. And don't mean
you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
Yeah, that's it. But this is what I found out. This is what I like about Nino Brown that be on YouTube. I like watching him a lot. He makes a statement all the time. He said, blood makes us related, but loyalty makes us family. You catch that?
Yep.
Blood makes us related, but loyalty makes us family. That's how I look at it now. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? So now, and sometimes you have to be removed from a situation in your, or just your life in order for you to be able to see what the heck was going on, what you had around. And so you can just snuff out all the snakes and the cutthroat and what was really, who you thought was really on there. You find out they was really, sometimes it got to happen, man. You know what I mean? So now we know how to move differently and carefully, man. You know. But all them jokers' hands been exposed.
Yeah.
All they been exposed.
And you know what? Let me bring up something else. And maybe I missed something. People on the you or Vi on the panel, or mainly to everybody in the chat. Maybe I'm missing something. But you notice ever since Corey came out on 5150, you know that so-called R. Kelly Leah daughter has not popped up with no videos or anything else?
Mm. Yeah, I've been seeing her name on a couple of things.
I could be wrong, but I haven't seen anybody in the chat tell me if I'm wrong, because I haven't seen no new video or anything ever since Corey popped up and said what he said.
I think it's been only thing I've been strolling. I haven't tapped onto it, but I think I've been seeing people like reacting to it or talking about it. But as far as that person herself, yeah, crazy. So they need to put that to bed too. They need to get on top of that. You can't let none of this stuff slide, man. And I'm sure the lawyers on top of it. They're dealing with one thing at a time. They got a lot to juggle. So I'm sure they're on top of it. And I think you said that Ms. Jennifer is a defamation lawyer too as well. And that's
Yes, she is.
one of her strong suits. So they better look out because she a beast.
Let's see. Teresa McGee Jones says she hadn't seen anything from her either.
Right. Okay.
I just wanted to make sure if it's just me, because I didn't see anything. Because as of right now, I'm telling you, they're gonna be looking. They were already looking at her suspect anyway. But ever since this came out and the shit is gonna hit the fan, the fallout and collateral damage is going to be great.
It's happening, J-Rod. I see it. I just don't see it. I see it, man. Because, see, they never thought it would get to this point, J-Rod. They never thought. They thought this was going to be a smooth sailing ride. So I was saying this at the crib. I can imagine them, all them so-called kids who was thirsty, who was on the lick. I know they had to have crossed their mind once, like, man, what the hell I got myself into? And some just so narcissistic and arrogant and just, you see, it is just what it is. But they didn't think it was gonna go this far, man. They wasn't anticipating it. They sure wouldn't count on no Miss Bonjean and no Andrew White. By no means, what he, man.
Mm-hmm.
And not Corey done jumped on the case, man. You know,
Corey done jumped on it. And see,
got on it, man. Man, it's a wrap, man.
And I'm gonna tell you another reason why I think Tim out here talking.
Miss Sharon been putting in that work. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
I'm gonna tell you another reason why I believe Tim out here talking. Tim is out here talking because number one, he already know that he didn't talk too much in previous videos, and he don't know exactly what the hell how much he done said. So now he wants to go ahead and deflect back and try to make it about victims.
Clean it up.
Victims. That's number one. That's the main thing. And also he's always out trying to make it about his daughter. Your daughter is grown, and you talk about, well, I just want her to come home. Dude,
you got a restraining order on you. She got a restraining order on him.
Come home yet?
Yeah, she has a restraining order on him. Yep.
So let's address the elephant in the room. What did you do to her, Tim?
Yep.
For her to put a restraining out on you?
Yep. You already know what I said, what I think. Yep. Yep.
And see, that's the main thing, because he don't want that truth to come to light. And another thing, that whole lie detector, Tim Savage don't need to be talking about nobody lie detector test unless he bringing that from his former coworker up on his lie detector test and pay for his.
Right.
We don't want to hear nothing about R. Kelly taking a lie detector test until you get with your former co-worker and address that first.
Yep.
Because he already said he would take one. He's already said he would. But you didn't want to go at him. You wanted to go after R. Kelly, who's already in prison.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to go after your former co-worker that already said he'll take one against you.
Yeah.
But that's the crazy shit though. But like I tell people, I listen to what he's saying, and now he's calling Joy R. Kelly fiance and shit like this. You defeated, man. You defeated. You right now, you just crying. Do I need to call the people and tell them you on live and shit? Come on, man. You that fucking asshole hurt, bro. The man ain't committed no crime by speaking. He's not talking about nothing that's confidential. He's talking about shit that's public record. Then say you don't want to speak on Tasha K, but you speak on Tasha K.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. R. Kelly went into battle against some motherfucking rejects, man.
Yeah, and what kills me, he's up there talking about, well, if you weren't in court, didn't say anything in court, you shouldn't be out here speaking. Motherfucker, you've been out here on all these platforms speaking this whole damn time for the past 3 damn years. But what do you always say, Big Vi? It's cool when they do it, but when I do it, it's a problem.
Right. R. Kelly a bully. Well, what the fuck is Lifetime, CBS, MTV, the red carpet, red table talk?
Me Too.
Me Too, Time's Up, Mute R. Kelly, motherfucking Chicago Cook County Prosecutor's Office, the judges in both cases, the prosecutors. I mean, what the fuck? What are they?
It's a good question. Where are they? Because I understand. I mean, what's the old saying? Tim Savage is the kind that'll actually spoil a wet dream.
He'll never spoil a wet dream with his head.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Follow the drip. Tell that motherfucker drip don't fail me now.
When you said Juicy Wonder earlier, that was hilarious. I was like, damn, Juicy Wonder.
Drippy, drippy. Drippy, drippy, sippy, sippy. Yeah, that fool something serious, man.
Well, yeah. I can just hear now, drippy, drippy, yay, yay. Did you get some more activated for your curl today?
I mean, when they introduced him to Activator, he got active. Man, I don't understand it, man. But at the end of the day, you know, all that shit, the way that they came against that, man, the way that they came against R. Kelly, man, they gotta know that those tables, that they should have known that the tide was gonna turn. Y'all slammed this man with everything all at once and thought that this shit was gonna continue to be that way.
See, here's the thing with Tim Savage. Here's the problem with Tim Savage and the rest of his ilk like him. See, they underestimated R. Kelly. When I say they underestimated R. Kelly, they underestimated number one because of the fact that he actually has a strong character, strong foundation, and very strong faith. Even with that being said, they underestimated the fact of his influence and how wide-ranging it is. Like I said before, time and time again, this is not no average geek off the street to quote Warren G with the Regulators. No. This is the greatest singer-songwriter of the modern era with an international reach. You thought you just kick up a little dust and then throw some dirt. You can pretty much just walk in and then just drop a bomb and think you could just walk out. You think it's just gonna be that easy? No, because the fallout is gonna be so great when all of a sudden the information starts to get out and get back on you, and everybody knows it. So now everybody looking at you crazy because now you out here talking about it's about let these victims heal, let these.
Yeah, how the fuck they go? How R. Kelly got to let them heal, but they running their ass around on every goddamn social platform that allow them to come on there talking, but they supposed to be healing. Man, make that shit make sense.
Right. And the other part about it, and I think this is what really got Tim Savage pissed off more than anything else, is the fact that they thought he was just gonna die and then just gonna walk away and just gonna fade away. And he wasn't going the way he did. They're frustrated because of the fact he's still kicking, he's still not down, he's still not dying, and he's still not willing to let it go. And it's pissed them off because now they in for a fight that they never thought they was gonna be in.
What they told Bill Cosby, if you just admit to something, we can let you go free right now. Now you hear him tell R. Kelly the same thing. Just admit to what you did, R. Kelly. What the fuck am I admitting to if I ain't did nothing?
Well, I got 2 words for you. Fucking you.
Tell him what? If I'm R. Kelly, tell his ass my name Benny and I ain't in it.
Yeah. My name is Paul, and that's between y'all.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you.
See, I try to tell. See, I'm when Corey Holcomb said what he said, and he got to the point about R. Kelly's catalog, I swear he must have been listening to me because he damn near quoted what I've been saying verbatim for the past 3 damn years.
I keep telling people, man, these folks instead of sitting around coming up with new ways to take our people out.
Yeah, and now they decide to use the RICO, which is a new weapon now. And Corey said it. He said y'all need to go ahead and search that RICO law. He said that would scare the shit out of you. They could basically say, you know what? We got you on a RICO charge, and then we got your bitch to go against you.
Because from my understanding, the only place you can use hearsay as evidence is in the federal court. Now that's crazy. Now that's crazy to me.
Yeah, we can use hearsay in federal court. And that shouldn't even be admissible in court anyway.
Right. And why? How do you in state court you gotta prove shit? In federal court is word of mouth. That shit don't make no sense. Court is court. Why does the rules change?
And a lot of these other people out here was trying to say different stuff about R. Kelly in the past and everything else. Now this shit starting to make headway. Now I want to see the reactions of these same people now, and it didn't got real funny because some of that R. Kelly bashing it got a little bit quiet.
It's gonna keep getting quiet, man, because them people seeing that shit ain't what it was.
Yeah, and then trying to talk about, well, Well, R. Kelly got 30 years and then he got another 20. No. He got a 30-year sentence. Then he had a 20 that was commuted, then was concurrent. And now the only other year that was added was just a one additional year that was consecutive.
And when he win his appeal in New York, he can come home the same day.
Yep.
But he already served the time. The judge say after 3 years he will be eligible for parole.
Yeah, you could just throw that one consecutive year out. Yeah. Hey, Vi, what time slots you got available?
Just a sec. The only time we got Sir Miguel. We got Sir Miguel coming on. Sir Miguel got Saturday morning at 9 to 12. Then we got Derek. Let me get a pen right now so I can write this shit down. Lavish Lady supposed to be the bookkeeper, but I don't know where she at.
I think she in the
chat. So we got the first part from 3 to 6. It's just gonna be the opening introduction. Will be like R. Kelly, the recordings and different shit like that. Let's see. So R. Kelly calls. Then from 6 to 9, that's Derek. And then from 9 till 12, that's Classy. I guess he Classy mixed with you a little bit.
Okay, maybe.
But you still can have your own. You can still have your own sector where you make, so you can do your own, present your own information. You know what I'm saying, or whatever it is that you that you would like to present.
I don't know if I have enough for 3 hours. You know what? Give me 12. Give me midnight to 3 tomorrow. You can give me that. You can give me that slot. What I'll do is I'll kind of collaborate with Classy a little bit on hers, and whatever I don't say on that one, I'll try to transfer it over to that slot. And if anybody want to collaborate with me on that one during my time with 12 to 3, they can do that.
Yeah, Unc say he can come in. Unc say he'll be able to come in on. He'll be able to come in on different like at different points, I guess, because he got his family issues going on. I know Midas and Dean.
This is what I have. And let me know if this has changed. I have 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. is going to be videos. From 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I had open.
That's Derek. Okay. Derek confirmed that today.
Okay, so that's going to be Derek. And then from 9 to 12 is going to be Classy. And I thought J-Rock was going to jump in on there.
That's going to be Classy featuring J-Rock.
Okay. And then from 12 to 3, I have Dean and Midas.
Okay.
But Dean and Midas say that they can fluctuate. They can like whatever time work for them. Anytime work for them.
Okay. And then I have 3 to 6. It may be open, but I probably can do the 3 to 6. and then we have 6 to 9 Sir Miguel, and then we have 9 to 12. Now we're into Saturday.
No, 9 to 12.
9 to 12 was Sir Miguel, I think.
9 to 12 is Sir Miguel.
9 to 12 is Sir Miguel. Okay, so 6 to 9 is open.
Yep. So 12 to 1 is J Rock, and then we got 12 to 3 is J Rock.
Okay.
Well, actually, 12 to 3. You said she said it was Dean.
But Dean and Midas, they say that they can do anytime. You know what I'm saying? They was the one who say whatever time somebody don't want, then they would take that slot.
Okay. Okay. Well, I was asking for 12 to 3, so you know.
Yeah, you can get 12
so
to 3.
J-Rock 12 to 3. Okay, so I have J-Rock 12 to 3. So we have 6 to 9 open, and then we have 12 to 3 open.
So 3 to 6 is Lavish.
Yeah, I'm a hop on that 3 to 6.
The
I'm really gonna be on from 6 on, but you know.
The call-in number ain't gonna be available until tomorrow.
I'm gonna be, you know, in the background throughout the whole 24, but 3 to 6 I'll take the lead on 3 to 6.
So we still got Jeff. I think Dana J. I might can get Dana J. I might get Dana J to do that from 12 to 3.
Well, you say that's Saturday, 12 noon.
That's Saturday. We still got Jeff. We got Lil Mac.
Yeah. So far, everything's covered, but those two on Saturday. But Saturday, that 6 to 9, you probably do that, huh?
Yeah.
Because you'll just be getting on.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So we really just had it at 12 to 3. So possibly Dana.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And
or Dana or 6 to 9 could be Midas and
Dean.
Dean.
They're gonna be up from 6 to 9. That's 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yeah, the call in won't be ready. The call in link won't be ready until tomorrow, Midas. But I can send you the link. If you want the link to come on a live, then I can send you that. It'll be Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be Saturday morning from 6 a.m. to 9. So the link, you're going to send the link out tomorrow around what?
I'll probably send the link out because I'm gonna leave work in a little bit tonight. Yeah, that's it, Midas, right there. That's it right there, Midas.
No, not tomorrow morning. Oh,
no, he said Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll probably send the link out because I already got the live been scheduled for 2 weeks. So I send the link out tomorrow, tonight when I get off. I'm gonna send the link out to everybody. I already have it for tomorrow. What else? Yeah. So we got Jeff. can help out somewhere. We got Lil Mac can help out somewhere. The Chicken Man, I don't know what's up with him, but he, I still gotta consider him in.
Hey, Big Vi. I just emailed Sky Zone.
Okay.
I want to see. I'm gonna see. I hope her email hadn't changed. I don't think it has, but I just emailed her and let her know about it. And if she's able to come through, I hope I get a response from her sometime.
Yeah, because you can bring her in. You can bring her in as your special guest. You know what I'm saying? And you can send her the link because you got the link and everything.
Okay. Okay, then I'll definitely do that then.
So, Lavish or anybody, if you want to invite somebody, on, and they willing to come on, you can share the link. We just got to make sure we ain't inviting the motherfucking the mothers over there. Yeah, we got Lex as well. So Lex will be able to come in and help out somewhere probably. Who am I missing? Jeff, Lil Mac, Progress, Lex,
You
J.
think you're gonna reach out to Prima Donna?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Prima, Derek. Man.
Harmony asked about that last night. We don't have her transcript. If somebody have it and want to email it to me, I'll read it.
So I said Dana J. Try Dana J from 12 to 3 to close it out.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Lavish lady. I'm about to get off work in a little bit.
Miss.
How you doing, dear?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Just finna get off the plantation. It's my Friday.
All right now.
Yeah, I work outside, so.
All right now, Friday.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm some name and not on here. What is Dean Midas? For some reason I gotta go back and look at that shit. Feel like I'm leaving somebody out.
No, you didn't say everybody. You said Lex. You said Dean. You said Midas. You said Sir Miguel. You said Unc. You said J Rock.
J Rock.
Dana. Lil Mac.
Classy.
You got Classy.
Yeah, we said
Classy. What? She's coming on now. What's she coming on?
Classy.
What time she coming on tomorrow?
9
9
p.m. to 12.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be locking in with her. And when she come on, then J Rock coming right after her, right, J Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you know who else I'm gonna reach out to? Big Vi, if you remember, Truth Be Told.
My girl. Yeah,
she got live coming on tomorrow night. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll probably jump in on her live right quick, and then let her know about what we got going on, and if she can come on through, because her and her panel been one of the main ones that's speaking up for them. So, as a matter of fact, her live tomorrow is called "Let's Take a Look at Current Events Happening in the World Today, Family," which I think is very ironic. That's the name of her live and what we doing right now. So,
I would love to have her over here. I like her platform. I go on her platform as well.
But I know who else I like to get on here, and that's Black CEO.
Oh yeah,
no contact for Black CEO, man.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, I do have some contact for Black CEO on Facebook, so I had to write him on Facebook and see what he got on his schedule, because I know he's doing his thing over there with the Quilla.
Right.
So.
The truth and not the doggone truth.
And he doing a hell of a job with that too. I mean, all developments is coming through that. I mean, that whole case is just insane.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll be probably what you call nephew. I'll probably be what you call a support floater.
Right.
You know what I mean? A support floater. You know, I can bring that heat, that weight, or whatever they need me to bring. He's like, all right, Muse, come into my part, my section. All right, I'm coming in. I'm on my way. I'm coming in. So I'm gonna be bobbing and weaving, sticking and moving. Float like butterfly, stand like a tree. Roll. You can't catch me.
Well, I think we got it then. Okay, so you're doing videos from 3 to 6, videos and music, or just videos?
Well, I suggested, Lavish Lady, to nephew that within the 3 hours of each session, it's a total of 8 sessions, that a half an hour, he can do what he call a intermission, which can be music, it can be questionnaire, however you want it to flow. That way you can break some of the load, out of them 3 hours. Yeah, that's 3 hours. So every 3 hours it's going to be a half an hour of music or whatever. He said music, so I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would, because Kel's got enough.
Man, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. like you said, that light it up tour. Remember that light up tour, and he got to a certain part. I think it was like maybe 35 minutes in, and Kels is so funny, man. He said, okay, so I've been up here like an hour and a half, and I'm sitting at home watching this, and I'm just cracking up. I said, man, y'all, Kels is playing with y'all. He literally had them looking at their watch, said, no, you've been up there like 20 minutes. I said, Kels is playing with y'all, man. Kels is funny. He said, okay. He said, okay. He said, we can go all night. I got hits for days. But the way he did that last night, it set up his next song that he was about to do. I said, boy, look at this joker like he in the lab, boy. Like he in the... Oh man, it was cool how he did a little thing, and it was setting up the next song. The way he had it set, I said, "Ooh, he's like a chemist, boy."
He's a cold piece of work,
man.
Ain't nobody touching him.
It was something he did. I think it was a little skit or something. He was on the stairs or some other stuff he did. And the next song that came in, I said, "Ooh, Kel, that was smooth. How you just did that." I said, man, I don't know if anybody picked that up, but that's how I look at stuff, Lavish Lady. I said, this dude, wee.
Definitely.
It was like I think it was Your Body. Before that song, Your Body came on. That was on the Light It Up tour, the one he did in Oakland, the one that's actually on the DVD. The one that's actually on the DVD. It was something he did, and he was setting up that song, Your Body. But the way he did and slid into that, I said, ooh, that's smooth. It was cold-blooded the way he did it.
Right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm good at looking at. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, I see what you're doing, Kels. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, he playing all that out. Kel's a perfectionist.
Yeah. Like someone said, and I've never had the opportunity, unfortunately, to ever make it to his concert. But those that have been close to me said, and then I watched the Light Up tour, and so I'm able to still look and see, because I've been around, musicians and all of that, and
it's black penny.
You get your money worth. They say you get your money worth. You get every single dime.
Definitely,
man. It's like going to see Michael Jackson. I mean, he literally puts his soul into everything he does, man. He get a 1,000% all of him, man.
He does. And that's why he the people's champ.
Yeah. And then he interact with the crowd. You know what I mean? He look at them like they real people. He get real up close and personal. Dude, he's just a real dude, man. He's just a real dude.
He does. He puts on a good show. He really, really does.
Yeah.
Yep, the Light It Up tour that's on the DVD. That's the one he did in Oakland. Man, I could watch that Joker over and over and over and over and over, and over again.
I want to say it was either Black Pennies or the Buffet. He came here,
Okay.
but he's entertained. He's
Yeah.
definitely a good entertainer. He's a good entertainer. Who else did I see? Rihanna. She's actually a good entertainer.
Here's the difference that I've noticed about artists, and there's no disrespect to no one in the genre. We not even know none of that over here. But what I have to just really point out very clearly is I can name a few artists off the top of my head that when you hear them live, it's like hearing them on their actual CD.
Mm-hmm. Charles is one of those.
You know what I mean?
Like
It's
sound on his CD.
almost better than the CD.
Yeah.
And then his ab living is off the meter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That joker make up a song right on the drop of a dime.
On the spot.
And you rock it with it. Like, did he just make that up just that quick?
You can think about anything, though.
I said, wow. Miss Lavish Lady, anytime somebody can make a song about feeling on your booty and make it a hit and go platinum, come on, stop playing with me. even at the end of that song, at the end of that song, he had to laugh himself. If y'all listen to that song, when he comes to the end of it, he started laughing himself like, did I come up with this? I said, Kel, it's funny, man.
But you know what? Here's the extent of R. Kelly's genius. I don't know if y'all remember when Arsenio Hall had a reboot of his show and R. Kelly was on it.
Yes. He did shut up on that, I think.
He had a segment on there in which they had
he was reading the news report or something,
and he had to actually and they had different topics, and he had to make up a song off the whatever the topics that the audience had or whatever.
Ooh, okay.
And he literally did every topic and came up with a quick song, quick verse, quick title off the rip. Really cool.
No, I didn't see that, J-Rock.
Yeah, he was in the audience and people had like little suggestions. One lady said talking about had a song about let's say about a Bratz hot dog and anything, and he said well, I'm from Chicago, but if you mind if I turn your brats into a Polish.
Right.
And I was like, this dude just
you couldn't find that on YouTube and none, could you, J-Rock?
You might be able to if you look under the Arsenio Hall reboot. I don't know if it might not be on there now, but but I did see it and I remember it. I remember it well.
I think it is on there. I think I've seen that recently. I think it's still on YouTube.
Okay. I would love to see that, how he did that. Wow. But one of the ones also I go to, Miss Lavish Lady, that I love so much, and it's a certain part I go to, the Love Letter Tour.
Oh, you like Love
Letter? And the Love Letter Tour when you do live. And it's part 3 to 4. That part is you on the stage, he got the red scarf around his neck, he doing the song, it's got an up-tempo beat, then Kel's like switches and kind of he shifted the way he do the song just before he about to go into the audience. But he's leading up to that and he's asking the questions, like getting a response from a lady, like they talking to him, and he responding to the calls like, here I come. And the way he smooth transition that, and the way the band shift what I said, ooh. Then when the guy in the audience said, I'm gonna do some of the stuff on the concert right here. And man, them jokers was falling out. Me was passing them, they were touching them. I said, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Put all that together.
Yeah, I'm like, this dude is a genius, man. Man.
He orchestrates all that.
Yeah, you can't tell me he didn't study Michael Jackson, James Brown, Jackie Wilson. Them jokers was entertainers, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You can tell he got a little bit of all of them in him.
Yes. Me in that age bracket where we can appreciate that. We was exposed to that. Him and I are just a year apart, so
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he's a talented man. I'll be glad when he
yeah.
come home because he gonna
Oh
have
yeah.
testimony.
Yeah. Just move differently, man. Just move differently. Renew his whole thinking, the way he had people around him. Just I know all that's gonna be, man. All that's gonna be changed. It's gonna be a whole different way he doing. You know.
He definitely learning from this situation.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
the ones around him is being exposed. So
Yep.
and
Yep.
he learning patience. It's
Yep.
it's
Yep.
taking a little time. He learning patience and
Yep.
he
And
seeing it for what it is.
yep. Yep. And he's getting exposure to things, and he got a good platform that's reaching out, helping. So that's what's up. And more importantly, him knowing God and having God in his life. You know what I mean through this.
Oh
So
yeah, most
yeah, that
definitely. That's
nobody else could have weathered the storm unless you got God helping you through this process. There's no way. There's no way you
absolutely
can make it. There's
that's
no way.
strength. That's why he keep
Yeah.
going. That's his strength.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he gonna make it through.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put y'all on. I'm gonna mute my mic so I can go punch out.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back. I'll still be listening though.
All right. Where J Rock and Vibe? Where y'all at?
I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just kind of I'm watching my March Madness.
It is that time, ain't it?
It's the best sporting event of the year.
What is it?
March Madness.
March Madness. Because it never lets you down.
You watching Vibe?
Upset after upset. My team, Wisconsin, man. I'm a Badger fan.
You be watching the
March
March
Madness. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
see,
haven't been into it too much this year.
the one thing about March Madness, it never lets you down. You are guaranteed a shocker, a stunner, and a what the fuck just happened moment. And see, you can hype the Super Bowl for 2 weeks and the game can be utter shit. But March Madness, nope. You will never get that. We've already had about 2 upsets already. Really, well, 2 working on a third. And then you got all day tomorrow. I love it. Because what's so funny, all them office pools, when everybody had all these big name schools try to win it all, that they got to win it all, they lose in the first round and they out.
You be into it.
Let me put you like this, Lavish Lady. I'm into March Madness like black women are into Real Housewives of Atlanta. How about that?
I ain't into that, but yeah.
Well,
I
let's just say
can
a majority of black women that are
the
into Real Housewives.
majority, yeah, probably is. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Yep. And as a matter of fact, Gemini Don just said that Virginia game was a what the fuck moment just happened moment. Exactly. Virginia was a 4 seed that lost to a 13 seed Furman. Now lower seeds really aren't really supposed to be able to beat higher seeds normally, but in this tournament, anything goes.
They be balling.
Yeah, and Gemini Don, you thought about that one. What about when Princeton beat Arizona? I guarantee you there were some people that had Arizona probably in the Sweet 16 and maybe even Elite 8. But I feel sorry for people that had Arizona winning the whole thing because they got beat in the first round. See, and that's another thing we missing, but we missing with R. Kelly. See, if he was out and he was free right now, we could probably
He'd be on that March Madness.
yes, he would. He would be all in it.
He'd be on that March Madness for sure.
Knowing him, he'll probably have a March Madness party at his house, or go to a spot somewhere. He'll probably have like a pre-March Madness concert, or then after one game, or then after one day of the tournament, he'll probably do like a little mini post game concert. Try to get ready for it the next day. Shh. And be all in front of TV and everything else. Shoot. R. Kelly would be doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now.
Facts. He into his basketball for sure. For sure. Yeah, Gemini Don. Kel's a big basketball fan. Kel's played briefly.
Yep. He actually played semi-pro.
Yeah. Pay very close attention to me, girl. Even found their way to the hotel. I didn't help him.
And see what's so funny? If you remember the movie Love and Basketball, Lavish Lady.
That is my favorite movie. Of course I do.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was your favorite movie. Okay. Remember that scene when Omar was talking to his daddy about the fact when he was confronted about the infidelity on his mom?
Mm-hmm.
When he said you on the road, you got so many road trips.
Mm-hmm.
You got when you coming in from the arena, you going to a hotel on a road trip. You got women already in the lobby. You got some of them that be in the elevator trying to meet up with you. Some of them get bold enough to get on the same floor as your room, and if they get by security, that one that's bold enough to knock on your hotel room door.
Yep. It's always gonna be that one. I mean, that's the rock star life. It comes with groupies, and that was real talk. It's gonna be that one that's gonna get past everybody and gonna get in that room. Power of the P.
Yep. And see, my thing is how they get past security.
How you think they getting past security? They doing whatever, whenever, however.
Connected to all of these motherfuckers were connected to Sheriff Mack. Handpicked.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff Mack controlled all this shit, man.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Dana to email me my info. I know he probably been busy with different things in and out.
I would love to see if he could come and do that letter again, that memoir.
Because that's one of the things I want him to email me. I want him to email me a copy of that memoir.
She the motherfucking glue. She the glue. She the catalyst to all of this shit. Her.
Yeah, she brought joy on.
She brought all the parents on. She was connected to the Clary. She was connected to Joy. She was connected to all of these people. She was connected to. She was quote unquote the talent scout.
Mm-hmm. I was too dumb when I seen her on the the credits for writing songs, like his big songs, and I'm like, why is she a writer? I mean, she was a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is her name?
Why, if you going out knowing that this man has been accused of something, you supposed to be a talent scout. You going out, the only people you scouting are motherfucking girls that look like they 17, 16, 17 years old. Then you say, well, and the girls that you recruited that was in their 20s and 30s, oh, they wasn't interested in R. Kelly because they thought he was creepy. If you're not interested in somebody, you're not finna go work with them.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Yeah, she been plotting and planning, and she been doing a lot.
When Dana read that memoir, I was just like, damn.
Everything was right there.
If there were any time gaps at all, if there were any kind of question marks or any kind of uncertainties, that whole memoir cleared all that shit up. And man, too bad nobody had contact information from for Andrew Wyatt, because that's a dude I would really love to talk to.
Oh, was that you that said he was on Vicky Dillard?
Dana played the interview. Yeah, Dana played the interview that Vicky Dillard had on live with Andrew Wyatt.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you mention it.
Yeah, I mentioned it because Dana had it on his live, and he played it. I was like, God, and that's another person, Andrew White. He just cleared up a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, Kel's case?
Well, with Bill Cosby, because he was working mostly with Bill Cosby, but he also cleared up with stuff in regards to R. Kelly too, because of the fact that R. Kelly, he had been in contact with R. Kelly in his camp. He said, and we talk about how the guys in his camp weren't really trying to. He felt like they really didn't have his best interest, because there were certain things he shouldn't have done, like that Gayle King interview, for example. Because he said he was trying to reach out to R. Kelly and try to trying to tell him not to do it.
Oh, so he felt that he didn't need to do it.
Right? No, he did not. Andrew Wyatt was trying everything he could to reach R. Kelly to get him to come out the interview, but then somebody in Canton like R. Kelly needed the money, which and then Andrew Wyatt said, well, even if he does the interview, there's no way he's going to see any part of that money.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have had him around in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of stuff would have went different.
Yeah. And look at what Gemini Don said. He said the irony is even Cash told him not to do it.
Yeah, now I seen that on Prima Donna. I heard that audio. Well, you know.
Yeah. And he kept saying, and he kept saying, that that he believes that he believes R. Kelly is a real he's actually a very intelligent person, and he's a good natured guy. He's a good natured dude. But it's just the atmosphere with some of the people around him that he needs to really reevaluate for the most part.
Yeah,
Which is
it's definitely his surroundings.
which is which is one of the main things that we've been saying. So Andrew Wyatt was completely on point with what he said.
Somebody in the chat said, "Is Asante and Larry McGee related?" Who knows? Maybe
That's a damn good question.
they may be. Everybody
At,
seems to be
at this
connected.
point,
It wouldn't surprise. It
you know what?
wouldn't be a
To
surprise.
to Ace Man Johnson, at this point, nothing's off the table. Nothing is off the table.
Gemini Don, she played both sides. She's not to be trusted. Yeah, she did expose some things, but she's still not to be trusted.
Oh damn, John Myers Spade. Myers Spade said Asante is Larry in a wig and and a dress. Ooh, damn. Ooh. Damn, I can't even get that image out my head. Ooh. Ooh.
Critical. Yeah, I do believe some of this has to do with a lot of people securing their seats. Yeah, it is political.
Yeah, and at God is one of the main things that I've been saying for the past three to 4 years is that R. Kelly is being used as an election tool and political pawn.
Mm-hmm.
I have been saying that for a long time, and the more I said it, the more people pop up and prove me right.
Yep.
Which is actually one of the things I'm going to talk about tomorrow on how he's being used as an election tool and political pawn.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good topic.
I know what I want to do tomorrow also. I got to see how. I may or may not be able to, but I'm going to try. I'm going to see how I can do this.
So what time you going on your other live? You going on your other live before you come over here, right?
Well, the only live I talked about was a lady by the name of Truth Be Told. She got a live going on. Sometimes I kind of go in and out in there a little bit. But what I was going to do, I was going to jump on her live and message, jump in the chat and let her know what we got going on. So she can also swing on by as well.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be good.
So I've been on her panel a couple times. So she already know me. And Big Vibe been on her panel too. Sir Miguel, us three been on there.
That'll be good. The more awareness, the better it is. We get the word out.
Yep, that's right. We gotta keep applying that pressure, Miss Lavish Lady.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a statement that Tupac Shakur said. It's gonna be off subject, but it's gonna be on subject. He was talking about, when you hungry and you trying to get into the business, trying to get in the industry, kind of paraphrasing. A lot of people work a lifetime, man, hard to get that shot, man. And once you get it, some people just they hunger is gone. So Pac made a statement with his stepbrother Mopreem and said, "Success is not a faithful girlfriend.
Success is not a faithful girlfriend. We in here now, we got to keep on mashing. We got to keep on mashing. We got to keep on mashing. We got to keep grinding. We got to keep grinding. Because it, and now this is me saying this rest of this part, it can slip away any moment, man. So people like Kels and a lot of other people similar to him, that's why they try to stay connected to where they came from, because it's a constant reminder of keeping me grounded and staying humble, man. You ain't got to never say what you achieved, what you accomplished, because your resume speaks for itself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you got to be careful when people showboating. I think Bruce Lee made a statement, and I may get it messed up, that the fool's glory is to showboat and all of that. That's a foolish person's sense of glory. To shut everybody. You don't need to do all that, man. And I year back on this. DMX made a song, J Rock. Man, I can't remember the name of that song. But he was talking about in that song, don't you know, paraphrasing J Rock, talking about what you got, what you wear, and all that. Don't you know that stuff get you took, get you hit? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know the song I'm talking about, J Rock. It's a cold song. So you got to stay in front of the radar and move a certain way, man. And then you can't be so easily accessible. Mm-hmm. You can't. You just can't. Because people's heart is not always right. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People got interior motives. Even your own family members, man. When you start doing well for yourself, certain family, you got to move from around them. Yeah. It's a harsh reality, man. But it is what it is. I yield back.
It is. I agree. All right, I agree.
That's a fact.
You know that song I'm talking about, J Rock, by DMX?
I'm trying to remember.
I feel like you say he got this, he got that. That nigga's the It might, I don't know if it I don't think it's in that song, Here We Go Again. I don't think it's in there. It may be, but I don't think so.
Talking about, no,
I think it's two different songs.
No, the one you talking about, what these bitches really want from a nigga.
If that line may be in that.
Yeah, it is in that one.
Okay. So you got the gist of the concept of what I was.
Well, you said that's right. That's why when I see you got this and this and this, to them, that cat's the shit.
Right. That's it. That's it.
Y'all eat off the same plate, but not me.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. And then the other one by him is Here We Go Again. You know what I mean? Man, I listen to those songs back then, man, like a scientist, boy. I be looking.
Slipping, man. Slipping was just. Slipping was.
That's the only one I can remember.
Slipping was just a testimony. That was a real testimony.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's crazy. A lot of these rappers, they go through. A lot of these rappers like that. A lot of these rappers come from similar backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Like back then. Now you got new rappers that want to and went through. They want to been and went through the shit that DMX and Pac, Kels and the artists back then. The artists back then was really going through shit because they was kids coming up in a fucking during the crack epidemic with the parents in the houses. The struggle was totally different back then. Now these new rappers, they want to be and went through a struggle. They had both of their parents in the house, all type of, but they want to claim they gangsters though. They went to private school. They went to some of the best. They had the best situation. A lot of this shit, like DMX talk about being locked up at 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That's not no place for a fucking kid. I mean, but for a kid to be put in a compromising situation, to have to be locked up, that's crazy too. So, a lot of it we look at, we look at the era that Kels and X and Pac and a lot of these guys came up in back then. It was way harder to make it out, and that's why their music sound the way that it sound, because they really went through shit. That's why we relate and gravitate the way that we do, because these stories sound familiar. You know.
Right. Yep. Yep.
So I don't know, man. I just came on today to really just address that old line ass, part having ass, juicy, wet head ass, dog licked head ass, cow licked head ass, 120 hours having ass, a Santa McGee better say the right thing looking ass. I can go on and on about Tim. You know what I'm saying? Your wife got the bottle having ass. Go take the pills from her.
2 drink minimum non-having ass.
I'm telling you. What about the text message looking at? Don't be calling me no nigga, though.
Having ass.
We can go on and on that dude right there, man. But that's pretty much what the live tonight was about, addressing Tim, live from the other night. Let's try to get these for the people in the bushes, man. Come on out, hit that like button, sub to the channel, man. Let's get this channel up to 1,800 subscribers, man. We should have 1,800 subscribers. I know it's about 16 people sitting in the bushes that not sub to the channel, and they just listening and enjoying what I be saying and talking about and what we be talking about on these panels over here. So do something that don't cost you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let's just hit that sub button, man. It ain't gonna cost you. You know what I'm saying? But this is some valuable information that we spit over here. Shit that can help you throughout life. You know what I'm saying? You know, God works through people. And if we all come together, guess what? God will be working through us all. But, you know, he do separate the flock. He do separate. That's why you get people like Tim. You get people like Angelo. You get people like these accusers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not meant to make it to the end of the destination with you. Alice need to sit down for sure. Alice they muted Alice. They told her to go get her ass in time out. Those text messages came out. We ain't heard from her since. She ain't even make it on Surviving R. Kelly, the final chapter.
Man, I was flowing for a minute, ran into some traffic. Okay, it's starting to move a little bit. You know how it is, nephew, when it's your Friday, man, you ready to get to the crib.
Hey, he said, I'm going to make my million looking at it, right? R. Kelly got a wife for life looking ass. Fuck that looking ass. Once a savage say he done looking ass.
Right. We need to compile all of those things he done said and put them jokers together, boy. So, since he want to run his mouth. Since he want to run his mouth. Right.
The bitch mama told her to go back and get some more evidence looking ass. The bitch keep on talking looking ass. I got 4 hours of video and audio of the bitch lying looking ass.
Right.
These are all your words, Tim. I'm gonna make a compilation. I'm gonna make a compilation named Tim Said.
You got to, nephew. You got to.
Her mama need to have her ass under control because her ass is a loose cannon.
The bitch is a loose cannon.
That man, I tell you, boy, man.
He has been quite a good character.
Yeah, he is entertainment for real, boy. Mr. Hollywood.
Man, well, cry.
He's trying to take such an entertainer spot.
Damn fool.
Yeah. Once again, I'm gonna say this: how you gonna get up there and try to offer R. Kelly to take a lie detector test, and you say you gonna pay for it?
Okay, I'm about to come. I can't do this. I can't do this traffic, man.
When your former coworker already said that he would take a lie to take the test against you. I want you to pay for that one. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Now who sent you, nigga?
Nobody sent me.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga. Now, you ain't got no gun. But where the weed at?
I ain't got no weed.
Shut the fuck, shut. Did I say, no? Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh.
Oh, say it again. Say it again. Oh, that never gets old, J. Rock. That never gets old, man.
That's the one that knocked his ass out the bushes. That's the video that knocked him out the bush.
Oh, you got my stomach hurting, man. Oh, man, bro.
Hey, he came in the comments and said, that's a good one
man.
right there. He had to bow out. He had to bow out gracefully. He said, everybody deserves a little humor. He said, that's a good one right there.
Charlie Brown.
Got his ass.
Man.
The Pinky cab driver finally hit Santa Claus. They say, Pinky driver got his ass. They finally caught him. What the hell did you hit? Goddamn it, CW, what the hell did you hit? I ain't see that boy, Pinky.
I was just gonna say that, man. You made me feel my yak. Oh, man, bro.
That's what happened. When Pinky got out that car, he said,
man.
Times have I told you, man, to watch how you be cutting them corners, man. You're cutting them corners too damn fast, man.
Right.
You almost made me spill my yak on my $200 suit.
You
know that time you hit the other little retarded boy? I told you hit somebody else, I was gonna fire you.
Right.
But I look
at that boy, Pinky.
Hey, the boy with the fucked up.
Hey, nephew. Hey, well, him and Craig started tussling on the CDs. He got up. He said, "You nigga had me scared, but I hear my own go." Boy, shout out to Coach Brown, man.
Yeah,
legendary, man. Legendary. Heavyweight in the game. Man, heavyweight in the game.
Yeah, most definitely. I seen Clifton Powell on an episode of The Heat of the Night. I seen Debo. On an episode of The Heat of the Night. I say these dudes been around for a long ass time.
Wow.
Yep, young ass Debo was on in The Heat of the Night. You know, I watch that shit every morning, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I go on Prime and watch In the Heat of the Night. Goddamn me, I like Gillespie, man. It's my guy, man. I always kind of feel like he was a little racist, but that was my guy though, Bill.
Right. Man, y'all gotta put Clifton Powell's name in, I'm telling you, man. And all the plays that he has done thus far that's under his belt, man, you need to get those jokers, man. I'm telling you. That man is I think he's one and there's a lot of them, he's one of the most underrated actors in the game, man. You have to really sit down and see how good this dude is, man. Dude is off the chain, man. Man, his presence alone, man. I watched I listened to David E. Talbert that does plays. He was in a couple of years, and you go to the bonus section where the producer is narrating the play and explaining certain parts and certain scenes, and he explains what type of actor Clifton Powell is, how powerful, and how he captured a scene. Man, I was like mind blowing, like wow. But I understood everything that the producer was explaining. I understood everything he was saying. I'm like, yep, I see that too. I'm like, wow, man. I should have took drama in school, man. I should have took drama in school, nephew.
Well, shit, Tim should have took it. He can go right on Lifetime today.
Yeah. Nah, he's on the reality shows. That's what he's on. That's where he belong at. Those reality shows.
He wanna have the love of Tim. For the love of Tim, he want him a Flavor Flav show.
Right.
Clifton was a menace to society. Clifton was in a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. The
I didn't like him, though. But you know what though? It's so fucked up though. We watch these actors, right? And we just feel like sometimes you can look at an actor a certain way depending on. But I ain't like his role in the Tyler Perry, how Tyler Perry had them playing in the one movie. The role Tyler Perry had them playing. But you know, a lot of times, you know, with these movies, you know, they gotta make their money. Because these actors don't be getting paid until they hit. Because that shit was so crazy to hear, like Chris Tucker talk about. Well, Chris Tucker, John Witherspoon, all of them talk about the movie Friday. They talk about the success, like the amount of sales that movie had, to find out that these guys only got paid like $5,000, $2,500.
Right. But it put them on the map, though, nephew. It put their name. It put them on the map, though.
Yeah, I understand that, but it should have been something to where they were able to, on the back end.
Not that they wasn't working before, but I think, you know, that kind of put them on the map. And then I don't think, how big was that budget, though? I don't know that budget wasn't that big, though, was it?
I can't remember.
No, it wasn't.
But I know whatever the budget was, shit, Chris Tucker when it fucked with Jackie Chan that Rush Hour. It's 30 million.
Yeah.
30 million, man. You go from making that money to that type of money. That's why he never came back to Fridays, man.
Yeah. And then he did Money Talk.
Yeah. But also he did another movie before he did both of them. Remember The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis?
Fifth Element, yeah, with Bruce Willis.
That's the first time I saw him. Man, that was a cold movie, man. That movie was off the chain, man. Yeah, that movie was off the chain, man. Yeah, me and my younger brother.
They didn't expect Friday. The expectations for Friday wasn't what the results turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, Witherspoon was in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Witherspoon, he was looking out for Spoon. Say he was looking out for Cube. You know what I'm saying? He liked Cube and he liked it. Singleton. What is John Singleton? I can't remember who they say. Who else was it? That was part of it. It was on Friday. Yeah,
that was F. Gary Gray.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but they say they had to rewrite the script a few times. But then I heard Spoon say, the thing what they was able to freestyle a lot of that shit. A lot of that was all script.
Yeah, because at that point John Witherspoon was already well known, because we all remember if you remember House Party, he was that complaining neighbor next door with him and his wife out there talking about when he jumped on the phone talking about, what are you doing? Calling the police.
Yeah, he was in a video too. He was in Snoop Dogg video for that. I think he was in Snoop Dogg video too. Cause there was House Party. There was a soundtrack off of that shit.
And boy, but when he was on Boomerang,
Spoon, yeah, man. I seen Spoon on Ride. He did a lot of movies, man.
That man had me crying on Boomerang. Oh man.
I hated his last interview I saw him do. He did an interview on Breakfast Club, I think, and he did another interview. And man, like there was one that I was like, damn, that's sad.
Man, he was on there. I remember he did I think he did a guest spot on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. John Witherspoon was in everything.
Man, the Waynes, bro. Shit, that shit was that shit. Man, he was the best Pops, but he just went better than Bill Cosby though. Bill Cosby was America's dad, but Pops was hell, boy, on the Waynes, bro.
Yeah, if you think about all the favorite TV dads, Bill Cosby obviously would go number one.
Yeah.
And then you would have and like you just mentioned, Pops, and then Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil would definitely
Uncle
count.
Phil. Yeah.
I'll tell you another one. He wasn't black, but he was still cool. Robin Thicke's dad, Alan Thicke, when he was on Growing Pains.
I don't think I ever seen that one.
If you check
that was my show, Growing Pains. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was a psychologist and his wife was a news anchor.
Money say he like Spoon and Boondocks. Hell yeah, Spoon and Boondocks was funny as hell. I liked it. He was funny, man. That little sitcom, that little web series was short lived with that Black Jesus. He was funny in that shit too. He played a homeless bum, but this dude was always in some shit. Old Black Jesus.
But boy, when he was granddad on the Boondocks, I remember that one episode. Yeah. Granddad was trying to get a date, and he was on all these damn websites. and then the women showed up, and then like, and wait a minute. Said, how long ago did you take this picture again? Oh, this one. This is recent. Recent. They're talking about recent my ass. This ain't you.
No, you don't look the same. When that motherfucker pull up on Smokey, damn. Well, I just ate. Nigga Smokey say, "What did you eat, people?" Oh, who's that big old girl Smokey out there talking to?
Oh, man. Yeah, classics, man. Classics, man.
That's a classic. Yeah.
There'll never be another Robin Harris.
Yeah, man. I think he should have got more work. He should have got more work on the work that he had.
Yeah. That Baby Kids was genius, boy. That was genius.
But see, I think Robin Harris was about to blow up before he died, though.
Yeah, I liked them house party. The house parties. With Kid Play. When he played Kid Dad.
Yeah. Every little step you're gonna be taking is not gonna be around this bedroom. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, see when Robert Harris, he passed, so that opened the door for Bernie Mac, man. And Bernie Mac took it, and Bernie Mac took his position and ran with it. And Bernie Mac left. That what put Steve Harvey in place, because from my understanding, the Harvey show, that was supposed to have been the Bernie Mac show, like that little segment with Steve Harvey. That was supposed to be Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, in House Party 3, when Bernie Mac played Kid's uncle,
yes.
Can you imagine that dinner table scene if Robin Harris hadn't died?
Ooh.
You had Robin and Bernie at that table.
Ooh. Nephew, in a few minutes, I'm gonna have to slide on out of here. I got to holler at this DJ and this club on some business. So I'm gonna have to slide out here and holler at you later.
Oh, we finna get ready to head out, man. We just interluded into some other stuff. Every time we get to talk about Tim, that conversation can go on and on and on about how fucked up of an individual he is.
Yeah.
If you look at the word "fucked up" in the dictionary, you will see him. The page might be wet, but
yeah.
Yeah, man. So
blessing to everybody in the chat. Y'all stay safe. You know, y'all prepare yourself for this 24 lock-in. Nephew, you finna set up precedent. Let's see what happens after this. Y'all, stop trying to mimic my nephew after we do this, man. But we already understand. He letting the groundwork, man. He laying the blueprint. So any one of y'all out there that's in the bushes, you know, y'all want to be an artist and, you know, you don't have to worry about nobody all in the videos and dancing and all that. Y'all better come y'all butt over here to Big Val Opinion. Straight like that.
Oh God. Oh God.
And that's on church.
Oh, that's on period, man.
Hey, Big Bob, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dip on out and everything.
Yeah.
All right, J-Rock.
All right, but I'm gonna definitely link up with y'all tomorrow.
All right, J-Rock.
What's up?
I can't wait.
I appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. Thank y'all for supporting. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If y'all haven't already, hit the like button on your way out. Don't let the like button hit you with a good Lord split you.
Yes, sir. Stay safe, Miss Lavish Lady. Love you, sis. You be safe.
Right, have a good night. Love you too. Y'all have a good
You
night.
too. All right. Love you, nephew. Stay safe, nephew.
All right, man. Love y'all. Be smooth in them streets out there.
Yes, sir. You know I'm in them now. I'm moving around now.
All right.
All right.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Oh, son, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
I want out. But it's hard. I need answers, Mama.
Robert.
I need answers.
Son.